Ah, champ. You know how many times I done pulled up on niggas' block playing that song, nigga, hopping out, champ, on my soul. Salute to the town. And salute to everybody in the tennis. Y'all already know, man, the champ is here. On my soul, I am here, champ.
The champ is here.
Yup. I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, the heavyweight champion of the world has arrived.
I'm here, champ.
The champ is here.
Yup.
The champ is
Yup.
The champ is here.
Ah, champ, I am here. It is the toughest of all things tough in this world, baby. Tough-stino. Snoop a loop on the stoop. Still here, champ. On my soul, he's going strong, champ. The kids have not tore his innards outwards. On my soul. The kids did not capture him yet. He's been on the I should have took pictures. He's been on the goddamn Christmas tree. He's been on the fireplace. He's been inside the washing machine hanging out. He's been on top of my daughter's bed sitting there when she woke up. He's been all over the place. Salute to Snoop a Loop on the stoop, champ, for still being here. And salute to all the people in attendance right now, champ. On my soul, Hodge Mims, Deathpool News, Nina Nan, Rated R, Spooky Wino, Organic Soul Gumbo, Westside, Wolfson B and Me, Vito from the Valley, Jackie Oliver. Salute to y'all, champ. On my soul, Clarence Washington. Who else, champ? The Guard 200, my brother. Salute to you. Angel, salute to you. We fading. Corsley, Dope Dream, salute to y'all. Max Power, salute to you, champ. Westside, who else, champ? Who else? Beloved, salute to you. Who else? DNA, Eye Candy Creative, Forza, 48 Laws of YouTube. My eyes be blurry as hell because I be smoked out, I ain't gonna lie. That name is crazy. Nadeep. Salute to you, champ. Yada that means. Salute Blade Talk TV. And whoever else choose to watch the stream in the future. On my soul. We got a little bit to talk about, some catching up from last night's stream. I didn't get to play all the videos, but I did want to watch them with y'all. We got some more Ant Hefe. We got like 2 Ant Hefe videos tonight. Ant Hefe still being passive aggressive gangbangers. You know what I'm saying? He's still being a passive aggressive gangbanger. He's still going at Munchie, and he's using other people to do that as well. We're going to go into that. And also Adam22 talks about it one last time about Munchie B and what happened with the situation. I want to see if he's still going to play the victim as always. All right. So we got a little bit to watch tonight. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all here. Make sure it's rolled up, as it always should be, chamber, right? And make sure you never hold up. No more pump faking is involved in this situation right here that we have, champ. It's time. Salute on my soul. Ah, champ. Where's my goddamn applause, champ? Ah. Champ. Where's my goddamn applause, champ? I hate that to the soul of me. Why sometimes it just doesn't do what I need it to do. All right? But we still gonna rock out, man. All right? Hopefully y'all heard that shit in y'all memory, okay? Hopefully it's in y'all memory banks and you pulled up the applause. All right? It said that button be sticky. Nah, it's supposed to automatically It's supposed to automatically do it as soon as I switch to the next scene, but sometimes it do it, sometimes it don't. I don't know. I probably gotta uninstall and reinstall, but I don't feel like doing that. Oh myself, I don't feel like doing that. Said applause was playing the whole time. Was it? It was? All right, cool. Well, fuck it. As long as y'all heard it, that's all that matters, champ. On my soul. As long as y'all heard it, that's all that goddamn matters. All right? Well, this one right here, let me hit the record button. Ah, champ. I already had the record button going. Your man, Adam22, weighs in, all right? It says, Adam and Wack weigh in on Munchie leaving, no jumper. I want to hear what they have to say. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go.
Nah, but that's my take on it. I really don't think it's that
Your
serious.
take is
Munchie B?
No. I'm not standing that.
Okay, these guys are trying to say that there wasn't palpable tension between Munchie and Ant for a long ass time.
Nah, there has been, but it was kind of like understated. Like we kept like honestly seeing it, and I feel like me and you both like didn't really want to say anything, and then I would like see a thread in the Reddit kind of like pointing it out, and I'll be like, oh, okay, like the most interested people in the audience are kind of peeping this. Yeah.
Okay, you give your example.
So, and I want to hear their examples, right? So, your man Adam 22 with the goddamn Oshkosh B'gosh jeans on, champ. The goddamn velvet jeans. I don't know what type. The suede jeans. Those are swings on my soul. He's saying that he been saw the tension that was brewing between Ant Hefe and Munchie B. Ant Hefe says there was never no tension. He was never feeling no way. But I wonder if Adam is going to throw Ant Hefe under the bus right now. On my soul. I wonder, champ.
Though, because he gave horrible examples. He gave like debate kind of like things. So what are some
it was a big argument about snitching. Remember that?
The snitch argument?
That was the bad one. That was where it got
Young
weird.
Thug, right? It was
Yeah, they were talking about Thug. And
Are you going to react to that surprise witness destroying Adam 22? I should. As a matter of fact, I was in there and I had to run around and I didn't get to watch the whole thing. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull that up, but we going to watch that too as well after we done with the Jefe. On my soul. Thank you for reminding me. Because I definitely was going to do that and I totally forgot. Salute to BJ and all that, and the cuzzos and the sister cuzzos and the brother cuzzos, champ. On my soul. She was live? No. Here you go.
Munchie B.
Yep. Here we go. Chip. Yes, Chip. I was wondering we ain't have enough content for tonight. Here we go, champ. On my soul. It gets crazy. When you see niggas with 3/4 of their legs out, sometimes the content, it gets crazy. Pause. This nigga like he rode a bike to no jumper. That ass, a messenger bike. He wanted everything to be warm except for his thighs and his shins. Oh my, see, this is a very despicable nigga right here with these nasty ass feet backs. Oh my soul, what are these shoes here, champ? Champ, hold on one second,
super,
champ.
but it was like,
no, wait, champ. Wait, champ. We may have to do some investigations after all, champ. On my soul. Champ. We may have to do some investigations after all, champ. 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 Yo. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Them shits is curled up on my soul. Them shits is curled up. This is for educational purposes, right? If you ever see somebody with feet like these, they smell bad. There's no way that those feet don't smell bad. On my soul. Those is 60-year-old ups. Them shits is from goddamn the year when they first came out. What are you talking about? You dug them shits up from their burial ground and wore them to no jumper. On my soul. Dr. J wore them shits in the first NBA Olympics. What are you talking about, nigga? Them shits look like roasted mark. Bro, yo, you don't get them used toilet tissue ups out of here, champ. So this is what we doing, champ. So this is the type of things that we have going on here at No Jumper, champ. On my soul. Champ. Yo, I can't tell if them shits was white originally or if they was black and they just ashy. Fuck is you talking about? They're like you shovel snow in those ups. I'm just saying. I'd rather wear slippers, champ. That's just me. I'd rather go right to Walmart or wherever got them good Nike slides and throw some Nike slides on real quick so nobody would notice. On my soul. You like you got on dirty white tees on your feet, champ. Oh my soul, it's nasty work. Ah, champ. That was a bad one, champ. Oh my soul, Adam. What do we have going on here, champ? What do we have going on here? Yo, them shits had no vertebrae. On my soul, them ups got no vertebrae. Them shits been any type of way. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Them shits is very flexible ups. You got the most flexible ups on right now, champ. You broke them shits in 1,000,000 times. There's no more breaking in that you could do, champ. Nigga sitting there comfortable with his hips on the couch, champ. Champ.
It was like unclear what they were arguing about. It was very awkward.
I was here for that, right? And
Okay,
I debunked that, basically saying that it was just a debate, right? Like, because he was saying, like, as members, they should have enough respect for each other not to go that far. And I was saying nobody got called out of their name. None of the LA bad words
honestly,
were said and stuff like that.
From my perspective, it was because Ant fell back. Like,
the LA bad word was said when he said, "Get your dead hands away from me." All right? That definitely was some sort of disrespect towards Red, which is disrespect towards Bloods. This is what I've been told, right? It was nasty work.
like Ant felt like I felt like Ant was kind of like well, if I remember correctly, Ant was kind of like dismayed that Munchie wouldn't let it go.
Yeah.
And then Ant, I think kind of fell back and didn't really push the issue like he wanted to, but we all felt that it was awkward that the conversation came to a stop.
Yeah, and basically was like, "Look, you know what? It's all good. We ain't even got it." And Munchie's like, "Nah, we doing that."
Wait, quick one though.
Yo, how many degrees is it in Cali right now? Because I know where I'm at, it's like 70. These overcoats and nasty man jackets and bubble jackets is diabolical. This nigga got a goddamn 3/4 zip with a torso skeleton on it. A skeleton torso, champ. The fuck are we doing?
Quick one. Can we all agree that Ant Hefe hates debating? Ant Hefe does not want to get into an exchange of ideas. Ant Hefe believes what he believes. You believe what you believe. He's willing to let you walk down your path and allow himself to walk down his path.
He does get a little frustrated sometimes.
Munchie B.
Champ. Yep. Throw Hefe under the bus. Cuzzo in the building. That surprised when y'all make sure y'all go follow the Cuzzo. She said he needs band-aids for those kicks. On my soul. Them shits need a back brace. They're too flexible. It's just like ballet shoes. This nigga got on ballet shoe ups. It's nasty work. It's 46 here in LA. All right, copy. Damn, y'all niggas need to come on to Georgia, champ, where it's nice and warm, champ. I'll be doing the Christmas barbecue live on Christmas, champ. Y'all make sure that y'all pop out. On my soul.
He is more so like, no, let's try it out. You feel me? Yeah. Munchie B's like, I feel like Munchie B's thinking about the clip. Like, we going back and forth. I'm saying what I believe, you saying what you believe. But Ant, he does not want to debate. He says it in almost every video. Like, I ain't here to debate you.
So Ant is a terrible podcaster and co-host. This is what you guys are saying. All the non-affiliates believe that Ant Hefe is a worse podcaster than Munchie B. See, this is why I'm watching it. You understand? This is why I want to see what's going on. I want Ant to watch it too so he can know that he's in last place. He's soon next to be fired off of No Jumper.
You feel me? Like, that's one of Ant Hefe's signature sayings is that I don't debate.
But a big part about the tension between them is the fact that apparently Ant Hefe has been saying stuff about Munchie on his videos that Munchie didn't like, but I never I don't watch enough.
Yes, you did, yo. Brava on my soul. I gotta say va because y'all give her a female energy. O is for male energy, right? So I gotta say brava on my soul. I gotta give y'all a rolling brava. Nigga, you know exactly what you doing, bro. He said, yeah, but I never watched it. Yes, you did. You know exactly why you putting this in the air, champ. On my soul. You trying to instigate. And you're doing a pretty good job. I'm not gonna lie. The nigga next to you look like he's about to deliver packages tonight. On my soul. He looks like he's about to go straight from No Jumper into a FedEx van right after this shit.
Off of Ant's stuff to like peep that. I usually will watch Ant talk about like other people, but I don't really listen to him talk about us. So I don't really know how accurate.
That's impossible. As a person that does social media content, if I watch your content about other people and you do something about me, I'm going to watch that whole shit. I already watch you. Why would I watch all of your content, but if you make something about me, I'm not going to watch it? You're a goddamn bold-faced, you're a bold-faced, hatless Woody liar, champ. Oh, my soul. Champ, you're a bold-faced, hatless Woody liar, champ. I don't like it. You've watched all of it, champ, and you probably done said stuff behind the scenes to each one of them, champ.
That is.
Well, this kind of sounds like another. It sounds like another faux extra No Jumper situation where there's a bunch of other people and the chat and other homies in people's ears, exacerbating a situation and making it more contentious than it really has to be.
I would assume, because all right, can I break down the timeline of this? And like I don't need to like talk about everything involved in this situation, but like this all right, so Tuesday we get in this argument on the podcast. He leaves right away because I've seen some people saying like, oh, I know they were arguing right after. No, Munchie.
No, you
dipped
and Germ
out.
kicked it. Everyone else dipped.
Right, but like the thing about Munchie that people might not know is that Munchie is out after every podcast. Like he don't kick it for 5 minutes. He just like grabs his homie, boom, he's out. So like we have this whole argument. Podcast ends awkwardly. He leaves. Then I left him a voice note that night because I was basically like anticipating the way that this was going to go. So I said on the voice note, I'm like, yo, Munchie, I just want to let you know, I f***ed with you. I respect you. Shit got really out of pocket there. Like, we could talk about it tomorrow, but I already know that there's going to be, like, hella people, like, trying to get in your ear and tell you, like, whatever. I just want to let you know.
I don't believe that, bro. I'm not going to lie. Y'all screenshot everything. You would have put this out like, yo, I already apologized to him. You would have put this information out already. I don't believe that after the podcast, you was texting him apologizing about your actions. I don't believe that you did that. But that may just be me. I know you lie a lot, champ. Oh, my soul.
No, like, regardless of what anybody says, I f*** with you. And so then and he responded.
I don't believe this. I'm not gonna lie.
And basically was like, yeah, man, like, I ain't mad at you. I ain't got nothing against you, whatever. Then the next day, all these clips start coming out of people hating on him.
Okay, go ahead.
Or hating on him, calling him like, acting like he didn't stand up for himself, whatever it might have been. And then all of a sudden, he drops like a video where he said basically that where he kind of did the ultimatum where he's like, I need to sit down. And so I was obviously down for the sit down, but he only waited 24 hours after that, because then on Thursday, I'm doing an interview.
Did you agree to it though? Did you actually agree to the sit down? So I think that was his.
He publicly announced that, but he didn't say it to me.
So you didn't agree to it. You didn't agree to it. You quick to do shit. You quick to post on your page. He wanted to make content out of it. Munchie B wanted to have a sit down with you and your goddamn suede pants. I know them shit stink. Oh my soul. And you didn't answer him. Instead, you sat there with this nigga with the Ned legs. Like, this shit crazy work, bro. Why didn't you respond to him?
And for me, it was like, that was like a day where I had to do 2 or 3 interviews. So I wasn't even thinking like, oh, I got to talk to him about it today. So I didn't say anything to him about it Wednesday. And then Thursday, maybe at like noon or something, he texts me and Josh and basically says, yo, I'm good. And then he left the group chat.
Right.
So then I call him as soon as I get done my interview, maybe like a half hour earlier, and I'm going to expose new information that people don't know here. But
shit.
I call him. We had a 5-minute phone call. This might have been the only time that me and Munchie ever talked on the phone. I call him, and like, keep in mind, he had just quit in the group chat or whatever. And I call him, and pretty quickly he's like, yeah, like, all right, I'm gonna just take a week off then. Like
That's what I thought originally.
Yeah, because like that's what I told you guys, because that is what he said right away. Is it kind of went from like I quit to I'm gonna take a week off, but then the next day he makes a video where he basically says he quit. So I don't actually know if he has any intentions on coming back or anything. I personally would like it if he were to come back, but it does kind of put me in a weird situation because like I'm looking at this situation like you should probably be like apologizing or like, you know, having a conversation with us about how you're going to continue forward and how this isn't going to happen again, not giving me an ultimatum and then quitting, which is
apologizing? You thought he was gonna come back and apologize to you for disrespecting him? That's crazy work. Niggas be drunk all the time at No Jumper, bro. Niggas be under the table drunk, laying in their own vomit, and you laugh and you shrug it off, bro. Right? What you did was disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie. What you did was disrespectful and it could have got you hurt. Not gonna hold you. By the time you call the police and the police get there, it's gonna be too late. I'm just gonna tell you it straight out. That nigga said he wanted to have a sit down with you and you waited until whenever to hit him back. I'm not gonna hold you. As a person that, you know, I don't think I've been in that situation, but I could definitely understand not really wanting to wait after that, bro. Like, nigga, are we gonna sit down or not? Probably didn't want to ask you twice or 3 times or make more videos about it. So he went and did his own thing, champ. You did a lot of things that night, and if anybody should be apologizing, I would say both of y'all niggas apologize to each other. Facts on my soul. If he gotta apologize, you gotta apologize, bro. That's how that shit would have to work.
Is not really what I expected to happen.
But wasn't
in the
that the
situation.
original dialogue? I kind of felt like in the group chat at first he was like, "Oh, I ain't drinking like that again on the pod."
Yeah, because that's
like,
what he. And even when I had that 5-minute conversation with him, he said like, he goes, "I realized that 90% of this was my fault." Which
I saw a video of him saying that too.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't watched like the full in-depth stuff that he's dropped about it. I've kind of just been watching the clips, so it's like I'm listening to the 2-minute version, not the hour-long version. But from my perspective, it's like I will acknowledge that like I acted in a way that I don't think I've ever really acted with any host ever before.
Yeah, and you never acted that way with none of your friends. Coming from a frat boy, biker community type of vibes, y'all niggas was probably throwing up on each other. Y'all was probably doing all types of other nasty shit, bro. When y'all was saucy and drunk and high. So, I mean, I can't really see that him touching you would bother you that bad when you did what you did, bro. That shit was unprofessional. Facts. You cannot tell nobody shut the F up. You cannot violate nobody like that, bro. Adam hasn't been through a lot of things in these streets. I'm not gonna lie. He hasn't, right? But he soon will figure it out.
In that, but I also felt like I was matching his energy. Like he was saying things to me, and then I was basically matching him. Like even pushing the chair away with my foot, which got smeared as a kick. That was not something that I never like even touched a co-host before, but it was like in retaliation for like him kind of jamming his skeleton fingers into me for like 20 minutes.
You still going?
You know, so it's like, and then even like when me kind of yelling at him, telling him to shut the up, is like that was in response to him being like probably more belligerent than anybody's ever been on the podcast. You know, where it's like the whole flow of the podcast was like kind of destroyed at that moment. So I can acknowledge that. Like,
so you spaz instead of ending a 5-hour stream. Y'all was already live for at least 4.5 hours before that whole screaming situation that took up at least 20 minutes. Y'all niggas was live for 5 hours. You could have, all right, cool. Yup, that was the podcast. I'm out of here. Like, and then did what you did on live, off live. Spaz on the nigga off live. Yell at him off camera. Y'all niggas be having the safety bubble, which is the camera. If that shit is on camera, you feel like you safe. You're not safe. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care how much I touch somebody. Bro, if you talk to me like that, we gonna fight. That's just the bottom line. Now, if you drunk and you like, we all got them drunk friends, bro. That you be like, bro, I never beat one of them niggas up or kicked them away or did no other shit. You gotta understand these niggas is drunk. This is the environment that you created, bro. You didn't tell. Come on, man.
Like I acted in a way that I was not terribly proud of or whatever, but it was me, like basically, like just kind of having to do that because of the fact that he was being so intense with.
Can I ask you something, Adam?
Sure.
I actually was watching.
Oh yeah, this nigga Mook on my soul. Mook. Nobody regular does a goddamn field goal sign with his 2 fingers on my soul. That's crazy. Not gonna lie. Red flag. Bing. Bing. Dead ass. I knew it was something, champ. On my soul. I knew it was something, champ. Those sneakers was a dead giveaway to Mooktivity. My son said, can I explain something? Diabolical, champ. Not gonna lie. Champ.
I was watching the live stream. Did you feel like the tension was kind of building up throughout the entire episode?
Yeah, because he kept getting drunker, honestly. Yeah.
So throughout
He was
the
already half a bottle in when he came
And then
out.
when I started saying stuff about him drinking too much, he just started drinking.
So at the beginning, you didn't feel like it was as much of a problem as it was towards the end of the episode.
No, exactly. Yeah, it was like it kind of hit me in the beginning because
Nah, my son definitely big sis out here on my soul. Definitely the biggest sis out here. Sister. Facts. This podcast is now in question and we may have to get ahead to the next piece of content, champ. On my soul.
I seen a lot of people saying like, "Oh, he stole Lush's moment."
I never got to talk about the 30 G's.
Exactly, because
God. I was trying to figure that out too.
It was like, oh wow, we have Lush's girl on the podcast for the first time. There's so many different things, and obviously she just did this interview. There's so much stuff to talk about, and then pretty quickly I realized like, oh, this is gonna be Munchie like drunkenly like speed running through every question I ask, and it really started to piss me off because I would like ask you a question. And then you would say 3 words, and then before you even got a chance to answer the question, he's just jumping in and being like, no, like saying something completely different. And I'm kind of like realizing, like, even within the first half hour, like, like, this is going to be one of them.
Okay. Let me ask you a couple things.
Sure.
So one of the main things that Munchie kind of cited as a source of contention that really bothered him was the fact that clip was labeled a kick when you clearly didn't kick him. You know what I mean? Like
I kicked the chair.
Right. You were creating distance between you and like.
Now, first you say that it wasn't a kick. Now you saying it was a kick, but you kicked the chair. Because yesterday you said it wasn't a kick at all. You said you pushed him, right? But now it's a kick, but you kicked the chair. You see how that works? Bro, if you kick a chair that I'm in, we getting it popping. I don't care if I'm touching you or not. That's just, I guess that's the ignorance of the streets. If I consider you my friend and I'm saucy and I'm messing with you, we talking or whatever, and I'm touching you or whatever, nigga, and you start to wow, you kick my chair, bro, we gotta fight. You gonna have to beat me up drunk on my soul. You have to knock my drunk ass out that night. I'm not gonna lie, champ.
Push the chair. It's not even a kick. It was a chair push. We've all done that to our homies when we're sitting at computer chairs in our life. Let's be real.
Originally he blamed Mikey, and he was like, Mikey,
no, I've never kicked nobody chair. Unless I didn't like them and I wanted to fight. I don't know. I never played like that with my niggas. We ain't played like that, bro, because we actually fight each other. That ass. You're not about to do too much, champ.
Like,
I know you titled this
He
shit.
doesn't actually know the person who titled it, so I mean, whatever. But either way, like, yeah, I mean, on one hand, I understand that, like, they're gonna title the clips to make it sound better. Like Adam kicked Munchie sounds way better than Adam pushed Munchie's chair with his foot or whatever. But
So understand when the audience says, "Oh yeah, he did kick his chair." Understand that you had to see something in order to come up with the idea to name it something. So you can't say I didn't kick the chair if you understand that a person saw you kick a chair and did a title like that. If your foot never left the ground, they would have never been able to say you kicked Munchie B's chair. You understand what I'm saying? He's blind. You could have turned that nigga around and he ain't know where he was at, champ. It would have been a very nasty situation.
But you know, you got to think about like, how confusing that's got to be for him being blind, because like all of a sudden his chair is just rolling away and he don't really know how it happened.
So how pissed off were you at that moment in comparison to the King Pill moment where he was like getting up on you off camera?
I mean, honestly, it was like way less intense than the King Pill moment, just because the King Pill moment was like actually him trying to fight me and
you walked away. So the person that wasn't trying to fight you, you tried to embarrass on camera. The person who was trying to fight you and actually pushed you. We seen the video. King Pill actually pushed you backwards. And you know what you did? You walked away and went to your office. And King Pill slapped shit off the wall and did all that aggressive shit and left. He screamed at you, bro. He was screaming on you, and you didn't match his energy.
We would have fought if it wasn't for the fact that like his homies kind of like dragged him out of the spot, you know? So I mean, that was like a way different energy. Like at no point was I thinking like, oh, I'm gonna hit Munchie.
Like, yeah, to me, reading it.
But when you spoke about this shit, you said you had the glick on you. You said right after that situation, the day after, you said I had the glick on me. I would have had to put two in this nigga and all types of other shit. But now you would have fought him. You see how this works? Brahms, you see how this work, Brahms? It's nasty work.
Yeah, I was just like, and I said it in the chat, it was like brotherly banter. Obviously, it got a little too far with the like, you know, pushing, whatever, touching. Like it got a little too far, and you're obviously like more pissed off at the end. But
how is that too far if it's brotherly banter? If it's brotherly banter, then you should understand that your brother drunk and he gonna do shit like that, and you're not gonna embarrass him in front of the world. Not only that, but this nigga's a real gangbanger. At that. And I'm not telling y'all to be afraid of gangbangers and all that. Just be cautious. Or at least that's what I thought, champ. On my soul. You're supposed to be cautious, champ.
I was like,
but him touching me over and over was not really that much of like playful banter, because that's like I don't really think he even like understood he was doing it or like understood how bothered I was by it, you know. But I mean, the weird thing about me and Munchie is that like literally I've had contentious moments with like most of the people on the podcast, but I don't think me and Munchie ever really had one. Like I don't think me and Munchie ever really like beefed, and just because of the whole like Draco history, I always kind of like wanted to go out of my way to like try to be respectful of him, because of the fact that like I actually also want him to not be disrespectful of Draco, you know? And like, and just even with the blind thing, it's kind of like, I feel like I kind of like stood up for him a lot when other people kind of tried to like get on him and stuff. Like even with the whack thing, I feel like I'm kind of always like going up on whack for talking crazy about him and stuff, because it's like, I just don't like the idea of somebody like giving a blind dude a hard time. Like I was.
Yeah. And you probably shouldn't want people to talk about your employees, right? I mean, this guy worked with you. You had a relationship with him and all this other shit. And also what you shouldn't do, right, is violate these same people on camera. I'm telling you, bro, it's not going to end good for you. It's not. Haj Mim says if you're a gang member and go on no jumper, you're compromised in a way. No, not in a way. Steffi Weffy, who's the Steffi Weffy in the building? Not in a way. You're compromised 100%. See, the reason why you're compromised is because the same rules that you set forth, the same reasons why you're viral, the same reasons why you have that appeal to get automatically 20, 40,000 subs and not even have any talent, right? The same rules that you say online that non-affiliates have to abide by when they deal with you. When you go on No Jumper, these non-affiliates don't have to abide by those rules. That's compromise. That's compromise. Y'all niggas say for years what niggas can and can't do and say to y'all and all types of shit. And then you go on No Jumper and they saying and playing with y'all crazy. They saying all types of shit and playing with y'all crazy. And these are the non-affiliate kings. Straight up. This man not from no hood at all in America. And he's playing with y'all. So that's how you compromise. All to be seen. All for clout. And this is why you're compromised. But then you want us. You want the regular people. You want the regular non-affiliates to watch this and not say anything. No. Y'all been trying to scare us for all these years. Y'all been saying shit, making it seem like it's a certain way and what we can and can't do. And, oh, you come out here, you can't do this, you can't do that. Next thing you know, we see somebody coming out there doing this and doing that. Not just him, but multiple people. It's nasty work, bro.
Super pissed off at 607 Unk for saying that to him and everything like that. So, like, I don't know. That's why it's
Make
kind
you feel
of
protective.
I mean, it's just extra. Yeah, for sure. But it's extra, like, weird that we ended up having this strange falling out that I assume, honestly, like, I believe that it'll probably be temporary, even though we really don't know.
I think so too.
So do you feel like you kind of like, do you feel like you handled it the right way? Or do you feel like, you know what, I might have done a little too much. Maybe I might have,
This nigga name is Sospois on my soul. That's my son Sospois right there on my soul. Nasty work. 7Z World says, I said the same thing the last time I streamed. I don't get it. I don't get it either, champ. On my soul. I don't understand how, well, I actually do understand, right? It's this great thing that we like to call Clout Team Max 5000, champ. On my soul. This is the only thing that I've scientifically been able to come up with. When they say clout is a drug, yeah, I actually thought about a way that we can show y'all exactly what that would look like. See, this is Clout Team Max 5000. This is the biggest Clout Team Max pill that they have. See, Adam produces this in No Jumper Studio. Yes, champ. He has a machine that produces Clout Team Max 5000. This is the answer, champ. When you say you can't understand the way certain people is acting, you have to look to the Clout Team Max 5000, champ. On my soul. That's just what you have to look at. They're not getting paid anything. They make more money on their own platforms. Why would you go on No Jumper to be humiliated, to be played with, to talk about man meat and man yams and everything man? You can't talk about no female yams, nah, champ. We're going to talk about man yams. Like, bro, it's diabolical.
maybe I should have chilled a little bit. What do you think?
I mean,
So
it would have been
squash.
nice if I was a little bit more saintly and I had just like not felt the need to raise my voice at all.
Yeah, bro.
But that
yeah.
being said, like, I mean, honestly, like, if it was you and you did that, I'd be like, good, yeah. Like, you can't just jam your fist into somebody over and over and
No,
over
yeah,
like
for
that
sure.
and expect them
I
not to
felt
do
that.
anything. And really, from my perspective, it's like, by rolling his chair away with my foot, that is like the most chill way for me to handle this in comparison to like all the other things that I could have done.
So as the boss, you wouldn't mind the nigga so spoil. You wouldn't mind him doing the same thing you did to Munchie, which I would understand, right? But I don't understand how you would want that shit to happen inside your establishment. Either way, as a boss, you should not want that to happen and be able to talk to both parties to make sure that that shit don't never get to where it got. but you're a goddamn clown. See, you don't understand somebody can get unalived for some of the shit that go on at No Jumper. Niggas can lose their life for doing the shit that you did. Real talk.
But that's why I keep going back to this like brotherly thing. Maybe I'm not describing it the best, but it's like
they're
I
not
don't feel like
brothers.
in that moment, you felt like truly threatened. Like, oh, I'm gonna like if this dude touches me again, we're gonna get down.
No,
You know
because
what
there
I'm
was
saying?
no point where I felt like he was gonna hit me.
Right,
I was
so
just,
you're just like-
bothered and annoyed because who the wants to sit on a podcast when you're having somebody's fingers jammed into your chest over and over? You know,
Right,
It's like
so-
touching my collarbone. Like that is not a good feeling.
That's a
you know?
jab.
Right. So then
Yo, I want to give a shout out to all my homies that never violated me and kicked me around when I was saucy around them. I remember one time I was at the Guard 200 crib and I was off it, champ, on my soul. E and J, all types of shit, bro. Like, I'm off it, bro. I know I was wilding, bro. I remember them niggas bringing me in from the hallway into the apartment. I was on the floor, nigga, crying. Like, some emotional shit. Some emotional drunk shit. A nigga must have been like 20 years old, 21 years old, crying. The niggas bring me in the crib, nigga. I remember waking up in the bathroom. Thank you for y'all niggas not violating me while I was saucy drunk, champ. On my soul. Thank y'all niggas for not doing that, champ. Dead ass. Cause that shit crazy work. Dre the Virgo said, all right, I'm gonna hit you up after this live. I'm gonna hit you up after this live. I'm gonna link you.
Then you just give them a nice little usherance away, and it's like, okay, we're gonna chill. Like, I'm pissed off at you right now. Like, you were even saying, I think you're a really great podcaster, but
Yeah, I
this
was
is
trying to
holding you
interject
back.
that because
You
I'm
feel me?
like, I need to remind
through.
him of the fact that I with him and I support him and everything like that.
Right.
Because yeah, I mean, I feel like it just like I don't know what less I could have done. Like a lot of people were like, "Oh, you should have ended the stream." We did
Yeah.
not end the stream.
Nah, fuck
the
no.
stream does not end until
didn't
the
even read
stream
the
is done.
super chats.
Yeah, I can't. I got like a couple $100 worth of donations from the fans and the supporters. How am I going to just turn it off? I don't do that. That's not even an option.
How much of that was you like playing it up for the camera and you actually pissed
None.
off though?
No, it was all me. Yeah.
You were really like annoyed. Like you're like, yo, Munchie.
Yeah, and-
chill the.
And
out.
what's weird about it is that I don't like. I feel like we live in a clip age.
My son will literally videotape somebody's last breath. Like, literally. He will videotape somebody's last breath on earth, bro. Dead ass. Nigga could be having a massive heart attack on his stream. Son will keep streaming. We got super chats. Oh my soul. Dre says Ard is crazy. That's that Philly shit. I'm mad. What she said? I'm mad you was lit and pissy in the hallway. Nah, yo, look. I remember them niggas dragging me inside the crib by my legs. Like, yo, we got to get this nigga inside the crib. Like, they was trying to take care of me. But I know before that, I was probably falling all on them niggas, poking them. They all talking mad close in their face. Yo, bro, this, like, you know what I'm saying? You know how that shit go. I'm glad them niggas like, yo, you need to stop drinking. Like, stop touching me. Like, bro, I'm drunk, nigga. I'm saucy, champ. What are you talking about? You want to fight about it? Good. On my soul. You want to fight about it? Good, champ.
Obviously, but I did like if you watch the whole thing in context, this is like a very organic argument that like slowly built up, and it's like if you watch a lot
It's
of these
nasty.
people's videos, you would think that it was so different than it actually was. You'd think that I just like randomly turned up on him and just decided like, oh, I'm gonna make content out of this guy, not that I was pushed to the brink by somebody like assaulting me over and over. Obviously, assault is a extreme
Yeah,
word
I-
there.
My body, my choice.
Nah, but hey, you got the complexion for correction, champ, on my soul. You got the complexion for that correction, champ, on my soul. You could play it that way if you wanted to. But you know Munchie B ain't no goddamn assault you, bro. Come on now, man.
Choice.
I mean,
champ.
it's just like
I thought he was joking when he was saying shit like I was like, oh, this
Come
is
on, bro.
Nah,
I mean, that was
As a viewer,
because
yeah.
I tell my kid all that. My kid, we tell her that all the time. My body, my choice, and then she like will do something to me. Like she'll be like smacking me in the head while I'm brushing my teeth. And I'll be like, hey, my body, my choice. Like that goes for me too. Like. You know, I tell you, your body, your choice. When like, if I'm tickling her and she says no, it's like a very hard rule in our house. Oh, if you're tickling her and she says no, boom, you stop. Like, you can't like cross that line. And so, yeah, for my body, my choice. That's just my everyday lexicon.
And I will say this fool Ant, I felt like was trying to be a homie when he was like, "Yo, Munchie,
This
chill."
nigga right
at
here,
that
glazing,
because
yeah.
Ant did try to interject,
Yeah, no, I heard
and,
that.
and
yeah.
he did, and he was like,
He was, yeah.
Nah, son. The nigga Ant should have been on the same time. The nigga Anthony Mauricio Jefe should have been on the same time, champ. See, right before that whole Munchie B shit, Adam said, Ant Hefe. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't care what the chat say. Right? I don't care what the chat say, bro. Don't try to violate me, right? When I'm on stream with Showface, we'll have people that, because me and Showface was beefing for a couple of years, bro, right? Niggas that don't like either one of us will be on whoever's stream and be talking shit about the other one. We not about to read that shit out loud. This is just a fact. We not about to read it out. Yo, Showface look like da-da-da. Oh, the niggas, yo, they said Stino look like this, and that, bro. We not about to do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not about to be on stream with this nigga and y'all violating him and I'm about to read it to this nigga. That's corny. He should have been on the same time. Don't play with me, bro. I don't be on Fent. I'm not a Fent user. Do you know what Fent is? You do, because you use that shit. Don't call me no Fent user, bro. But he was on live there today, laughing it up and huckling every time Adam opened his mouth. Every time Adam opened his mouth, this nigga opened his mouth wider like a baby bird, on my soul. You ever seen a mother bird feeding a baby bird? My son Anthony Mauricio Jefe mouth is open like a baby bird. Ha ha ha. You can see that nigga fillings all in the back, his molars, dead ass. Divide and conquer tactics. He did it with Spody Face and 4 Extra. He's doing it with these two niggas. Now, I'm not gonna hold you. Jefe may have did this shit himself. But see, if I was a part of a team, I'm a part of a team, champ. There is no I in team. This nigga's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't about to watch that Jefe shit, cause we still gonna get into the Cuzzo shit too after we react to the Jefe videos. On my soul. We got a night in front of us, champ. On my soul. Look, he got one, the sleepy joint, he got the hatted veil, and he got the regular veil. On my soul. The angry veil, the turned up veil. Oh, champ. Nasty work. When his Ant turn, he gonna fold, bro. 9 times out of 10, bro, Adam is gonna get tired of toying around with him and playing with him. He's just gonna let him loose. Like, he's gonna let him loose. He gonna get tired of catting around with him. He's just gonna let him loose, bro. This nigga's not. He's an underachiever, bro. You know what I'm saying?
it wasn't on some like
He was laughing off. He was like, "Bro, what you mean?" Like when Munchie was kind of getting at him, he was like, "Bro, you're drunk right now."
But
Like,
at
chill,
that
like,
moment,
you feel me?
especially when he was like being a little bit touchy with Adam or whatever, handsy with that, he was kind of like telling him like, "Yo, like, you know, fall back, like,
Yeah.
for your own good, because
sure.
like we all getting money together here, we all got this show." Like, I thought that was some cool shit, despite whatever perceived tension might be. Now, I'll say this, as far as Me, prior to working with Munchie, I was hesitant. Same reason as Adam, because
Draco
you know,
Glazer.
yeah, obviously, you know, Draco means a lot to me. So I had, you know, my preconceived notions. But after meeting him and potting with him, like he became, I realized what a cool person he was, and really enjoyed. So after this happened, I hit Munchie. Was like, look, dude, like I don't know what how you feel or what's going on, but know that you know that I fuck with you and we got a dope dynamic. So we should like keep this shit going. I hope this isn't the end of your no jumper journey. Like I support you regardless, but like I think that'd be really unfortunate. And he was like, he responded like, you know, like I fuck with you, Lush. You know it's love. Da 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 da. Like, and so it was like a positive response. But I just wanted him to know that this would be a very silly reason to not be continuing to with no jumper, in my opinion, because like you're doing great here. The audience loves you. Like everybody, the cast, we all get along. Whatever issues that could be hashed out will get. And that's why I said to me, and I'll say it again, Munchie wanting to talk to you and do another pod before y'all got on camera on the Tuesday show didn't make sense to me. Like,
you know,
like why not do that on the show? We hash out my shit with my girl on the show.
Oh, this is not a good time to be addressing this.
Black 100 here.
I wanted to say,
What's up, man?
say in the group chat, and I didn't get a chance to.
We eating dimples. His shirt says dimples.
What's the deal? What's the deal, man?
The Velociraptor is in the building, champ.
All right, look,
brother.
I wanted let me land here though. I wanted to say this in the group chat before any of this happened. I wanted to be like, yo, let's not let this outside noise fuck up anything that we got going on in here. But I thought that it was like obviously that was overstood. You know what I'm saying? Like when I started seeing people make all the videos with the narratives and shit, I wanted to be like, hey, bro, like we're big.
This nigga Whack move like he made out of wooden planks on my soul. This nigga move like an antique on my soul. This nigga's an antique on my soul.
Bigger than that, you know what I'm saying? And I thought that's how you guys felt inside the building. Like that was a tough pod. Points of it sucked.
Oh, C. Brooks says he allegedly kicked Drakeo when he was gone. F that pod of shit. Yeah. You know, we got love for Draco. Yeah, but you pardon with a nigga that allegedly kicked him after he passed away. Like, where's the loyalty in that, right? Where is the loyalty in that?
Or whatever, but at the end of the day, we're gonna move past it.
What's the tough pod? A pod is a pod. I haven't seen a tough pod.
No, we're talking about the Munchie situation.
It's not a tough pod. A nigga came
A difficult conversation to be had.
Came in drunk. He never goes Alex Alonso drunk. A lack of respect is a form of disrespect. He came in here drunk. He overstepped his boundaries and got to touching another man. The man asked him numerous times not to touch him. Whoever his homeboy was here, he should have policed him and told him to kick back. And Adam did what a man was supposed to do. Munchie turns around, thought he was bigger than the program, forgot when him and Spider-Lope was begging and dying just to come on No Jumper. Like all these do Adam help out, right? When he take them from nothing. When I tell you nothing, just...
Damn, this nigga's a human jockstrap on my soul. My son came in to give... Yo, my son came in to give support. Yes, it's crazy. Yo, this nigga is a supreme glaze. You know, Adam always show love. He's Samuel Jackson, champ. He's Samuel Jackson in Django. I forgot what son name was. What was Samuel Jackson name in Django, champ? Oh my soul. What was Sam Jackson name in Django? Cause that's gonna be this nigga name from now on. I'm not gonna lie. On my soul. On my soul, Django. On my soul. What was this nigga name, bro? On my soul. Yes. There they go right here, champ. Good old Adam and Whack, champ. On my soul. My son came, Steven, my boy, good old Steven, champ. Yep, there you go right here, champ. My nigga Steven, champ. Yes. Yes. Steven. It's a very distinguished name, isn't it?
some motherfuckers
Yo.
running around on Instagram with no followers to put you on this platform and really giving you a voice, right? Really giving you a voice. It starts to get to the head that they're bigger than the program. So what did he do? He gives him a ultimatum. Either you talk to me by this day or it's over with. This white boy's gonna buck. This Negro's gonna buck. Certain people are gonna buck. I didn't be mad as a motherfucker. You know what we do? Talk to you later. We didn't have some battles on our text thing.
This is how you deal with Master Champ. Oh my soul. This right here is how you make it to the big house. You don't make ultimate. See, and this is the difference between Munchie and you. You don't make ultimatums. You'll just wait for this nigga to hit you up when he done clowned your girl. He done did all that shit. He done had dudes on the podcast clown your shorty, all that. He done violated you way more than he violated Munchie. I'm not gonna lie, Wack. On my soul. You just know how to take it. Pause. Pause twice.
Talk to you later. And you know what? It be 3-4 days. We get with each other and that's it.
I'm not gonna lie though, like the moving the chair with my foot, I'm still so proud. Cause that was just a fire move. Like, because I was in a situation where I had every right to swing on him, but A, I do a podcast with him. B, I don't do violence anymore at this point in my life.
Nigga, you never did violence before. How the first person you gonna swing on is a decorated blood? Yo, bro, I'm telling you, niggas can't talk about me like this. I promise you, bro. I'm coming to see you, bro. You would have swung on who? Swing on me now. So let's set it up. Swing on me now. Name one nigga you swung on ever. Name one. Name one person you swung on ever, bro. Champ. Champ, you seen Jefe on the Klitschy interview? Yeah, I did. But we didn't react to it. He was saying the same shit that he was saying the whole day that day. He did like 8 videos. He was saying the same shit over and over and over again, Champ. On my soul. I was so proud of myself. 7Z World said now he's switching up what he's saying because Wack did. Facts. He got real gangster now that Wack pulled up, Champ. I should have snuffed him, as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact, I should have snuffed him. Yo, it's crazy.
C,
He's crazy.
he blind. So I move the chair with my foot, and somehow this chess move gets labeled as.
Forget the fact that he's a blood member and you're in California. Right? And I'm not saying that you should be scared. I'm saying that they slipping. Y'all niggas gotta step it up, bro. Y'all done made a name for yourself. Y'all can't get soft now.
As if it's like the worst thing in the world. Like, bro, imagine our situation was reversed there. Imagine I'm jamming my finger into
Is that
him.
what you're calling it?
Situation?
No, you calling it moving the chair with your foot.
I didn't
Let's
kick him.
call it what
I
it
didn't
is.
touch his body.
No. Let me call it what
Did
it
he
is.
kick him, Wack?
No, let me call it what it is. It was a donkey kick for a jackass.
Oh my god.
Bars.
God, bro.
It was a donkey kick for a jackass. Donkeys kick backwards. Donkeys kick backwards, bro. That wasn't a donkey kick, bro. A Sparta kick. You could have said this is Sparta kick. Like my son Cisco said, Champ. He said the nigga hit him with the Leonidas special. You could have said that. That was trash. You want to carry Adam's bag for the rest of your life, Champ.
What?
No such thing occurred. But all I'm saying,
I was not expecting that.
we need Wack to talk about this topic.
Donkey kick
If you want to
for
take that mic, yo, let's not talk about Munchie anymore. Let's talk about this. Why did you expose Hellcat? Hellcat been blowing me up saying this is fake.
All right, I don't care about Hellcat. Salute to Hellcat. But anybody that resembles Eddie Griffin, I don't really care about. I don't give a fuck if Shorty told or she didn't tell, Champ. All I care is about the veil. On my soul. I don't care if she didn't tell or if she did tell. All I care about is that veil, Champ. You know what I'm saying? I know he got the I don't care nothing about what the check. I don't care about nothing but what the Vel say, champ. On my soul. Let's go ahead and pay homage, champ. On my soul. But this is the veliest portion of the live, champ, right? This is the nougat-filled veliest portion of the live, champ. Y'all go ahead and place y'all thumbs on that screen. On my soul. And then place a thumb in the chat, if you will, champ. On my soul. To let me know that you're finished with your homage. Let me know that you're finished with your homage, champ. By putting a thumb in the chat, champ. On my soul. A couple of thumbs, if you will, champ. A couple of thumbs, if you will. I ain't gonna lie. I think so. I'm doing the live on Christmas, right? I'm also doing the live on New Year's Eve, right? But I want to compile like the funniest shit that happened on the page. So I'm going to be doing a lot of research, champ, on my soul. I want to give y'all something special before the year's up. You know what I mean? I think that'll be a good treat on my soul. Champ. Y'all niggas ready? Y'all ready? Champ, all right? So we got two pieces from the veliest of all Vels, champ. The Hatted Vel. On my soul. Right? He says, I don't beef with these injures. They given. I should count this as one. There, you should have added a R-E right here. Okay? With the little apostrophe joint. Giving the internet what it wants. A show. Okay? We're gonna watch this. Then he also has another one about B Brazy and Munchie B, which he's passive aggressively trying to taunt Munchie B. Hit that like button, subscribe. Is this going to be the end of the Vel champ? It might be.
But none of these guys in this social give
what
my
you say,
opinions
champ?
and really coming out, you know, or if it is,
What happened?
what's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young Ant Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing. Press that button, and if you ring that notification bell,
I'ma bring you Vel on my soul. I'm going to bring you Vel, champ. Ring that bell on my soul. On my soul.
I'm gonna bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young Ant Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The
Champ.
recipient of Hot Topics is all the goofiness, the buffoonery, the clickbait.
Buffoonery, that's one on my soul. Buffoonery. You know what a buffoon is? Right? You know what a buffoon is? It's buffoonery. Buffoonery is crazy work, and that's also one. I'm not going to lie. That's also one. We're going to count that as one. Two, and we're going to have to introduce you to resemble the Vel on my soul. We got to, bro. We got to. We got to. We got to, bro. You wildin', right? But let's continue.
The hate, the clout, and these type of games, right? So, y'all been seeing what's going on. You know, y'all been covering it. A lot of content creators been covering it. They've been hungry for the content because the content space has been dry. It really ain't been no content really coming out, you know, or if it is, it's the type.
When it's y'all, it's always content, bro. Cause y'all always doing something dumb. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all niggas always doing something stupid, so it's always content to react to. There hasn't been a dull moment between Lush introducing us to his fiend side and his fiend relationship and his fiend environment and 4 Extra and champ, and Flacco. It's been a lot of content to talk about, champ, on my soul. You're not, that guy. Salute to Gemini for the goddamn subscribe.
Type of content that a lot of these content creators don't cover. So when you see some drama or you see people that's supposed to be quote unquote beefing,
You love
y'all
the
already
bunny
know how
ass.
this gonna happen. They gonna run and chop this up every which way. They gonna make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And are they wrong? Nah, because in same situations,
Because you run and you make content, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. As a matter of fact, you have a ketchup on your shirt, champ. As a matter of fact, the closest thing to your heart right now is a bottle of ketchup. Only a big nigga would wear a glass bottle of ketchup emoji on his shirt. Ketchup up? I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. Ketchup up? I don't understand, champ. All I know is that ketchup is there because soon in this video, I can guarantee we're going to see the biggest Buford that can be, champ. I do believe that. You're already signaling that you're hungry by wearing a ketchup on your shirt, champ. The highest of all ketchups, champ. Oh my soul. High fructose, champ.
with these indictments and cases where I see stuff, I definitely react and give my opinion. So I know how the game go. You know, I'm never wavered. Bible won't say definitely if it's something that's untrue.
Right.
Now, a lot of guys in this social media space want to run with this narrative that is beef. And I'm here to tell you, bro, I don't beef with none of these guys in this social net space. If any dude on here talking about they got beef, they are a clown. Like the back and forth, you got even some people that's going to look at that as clown behavior. But like, hey, you know, people say things and, you know, they want to come on social media to say things. And so sometimes you got to come to social media to reach people. You know, even when you got people numbers, you know, you have to come to social media to reach.
Told y'all niggas, champ, on my soul. I
Come
told
on
y'all.
social media to say things.
I told
And
y'all.
Sometimes you got to come to social media to
told
reach
y'all.
people. You know, even when you got people numbers, you know, you have to come
We had the ketchup,
to.
and now we got the Buf. On my soul. We got the ketchup, and now we also got the biggest of goddamn Bufs. On my soul. The bacon Buf. 3 meat treat, pause. The triple decker. Yeah. Yo, come on. Champ. You got the ketchup pointing up to the Buford? Bro, this shit is heavenly. On my soul. You got the ketchup pointing up towards the Buford hand? Nah, this nigga Hefe is playing 4D chess. On my soul. This nigga Jefe is playing 4D chess and we just don't know it. We got to catch up to the Val champ. He's telling us something. He said, y'all niggas be giving me abuse, but don't forget the catch-up champ. Champ. Here we go now. Yo. Nigga said he not eating no burgers without bacon. And ketchup. Don't forget the ketchup. This nigga Hefe the type of nigga that'll spaz out if you forget his ketchup packet. So my soul. Didn't I ask you for extra condiments? Nigga get dark around the eyes. On my soul. You turn into another guy, champ. You turn into another guy. This is what happens when you let your kids lick the ketchup from off the plate. On my soul. If you let your kids wipe their finger and get the last remnants of ketchup from out the corner of the plate, this is what they're going to turn out to eventually be. On my soul. The Vel is going to grow. The Vel comes from excessive ketchup usage. Facts.
Social media to reach people because this is what people watching. This is what they tuned into. This is what they want to hear. This is what they give their livelihood.
The quadruple veil strikes again, champ.
To, you know what I'm saying? Every day, right? I was just telling myself tonight, right? With a little situation, you know what I'm saying? I'm continuously learning. You feel me? I'm not a person that think I know everything.
Good,
I'm not
champ,
a person
good.
that try to act like I know everything. I'm just a
Good,
person
champ.
that speaks on my experiences of navigating through life.
Good. It's a good thing to know that you understand that you don't know anything, but you need to understand you know nothing. That shit that you learn in jail has nothing to do with real life in the streets, bro. You still living like a kid. I just want to let you know that. You chill in the smoke shop all day with other men smoking weed all day. This is your life. Lean and other things, champ. Salute to Rated R for that goddamn super chat, champ. On my soul. This is what you do.
How I feel, the things that I've been through, you know what I'm saying? That's all I can speak of. The unknown, the things I'm unfamiliar with, you know, I barely, if ever, charter those waters. But I don't know if it's the climate change. You know, you be hearing all
Climate? We might have to fire you up, champ.
I don't know if it's the climate.
Yeah, champ, I don't know, champ. I think we gotta fry you up, champ. On my soul. I think it's time to play Resemble the Hefe. On my soul. I think it's time for us to play Resemble the goddamn Hefe, champ. On my soul. I think it's time, champ. I think it's time. Because you seem to forget the type of shit that we be on here, champ. On my soul. You be forgetting the type of shit that we be on, champ. And you know what? I can't blame you, champ. On my soul. I can't blame you, champ. On my soul. I can't. Cause these are some things that, you know, sometime a nigga just won't remember. Climate? Alright, champ. We gonna start playing with you, bro. I think you're doing this shit on purpose. You're doing this shit on purpose now, champ.
The climate change. You know, you be hearing all type of weird stuff with these people playing with the weather. Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just seemed like times have changed. And I'm like slowly for surely understanding why it's a lot of dudes that's like me that's not on social media and that's anti-social media and against social media because the clown behavior of social media. And
what makes you think that you can do gossip ass content about gang members and they don't get mad? What part of that don't you understand? You do gossip Hefe content, champ. You are a gossiper. I cannot believe that you think you're some sort of God when it comes to this gangbanging shit. I can't believe it.
And how one can think based on something that's being pushed, a narrative that's being pushed through a chat.
More abuse.
You got people listening to bots.
Double abuse.
You got people listening to 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds. People, you know what I'm saying, that's on their tablets. Mamas don't know what they doing. They talking crazy. You got people that give in to these chats and they listen to what the chats is saying. You feel?
So now you don't care about what the chat's saying, but you also did 5 videos saying the same exact thing in each video. But you don't care about what the chat's saying. right? Anybody who doesn't care about what the chat says, they're probably not going to do that many videos about one topic. They're probably not going to do that, bro. See, your chat lets you know if you pop it or not.
Feel me? They listen to what the chats is saying. They live and die by the chats.
Uh-huh.
A lot of these dudes live and die by the chats, and that's just not something I do. Like, of course, the people that's viewing your content, they are the people that's giving you the views and helping you get paid. And I salute the good people, you know what I'm saying? But you got bad people watching as well.
So the good people is only the people that agree with everything you do. The bad people are the ones who try to tell you the correct shit. A lot of the things that the people you saying be hating on you, you're starting to see those things or wasn't hate. You said this shit in your last video. You say, you know, sometimes people will say stuff and you take it as hate, but it don't really be hate. And you realize it later. Yeah, champ. There's a lot of good people that's in your chat that is telling you certain things and you're taking it as hate because you're a goddamn idiot. This is just facts. For educational purposes only, champ.
The bad people is definitely watching. You got bad people watching, you know what I'm saying, waiting for you to slip or just...
So it's bad people and kids and mothers that don't know what they doing. These are all the people that oppose what you do. Copy, champ. It's bad people, little kids, and which you should be able to see, right? If there's kids watching your channel, you should be able to see. They have a demographic chart in your analytics. You should be able to tell, bro. There's no kids on my channel. Dead ass. Man.
You know, some people, I don't understand how a person can dislike you and just get up here and watch you and just, you know what I'm saying, be seething in they hate. Or just be in your vicinity or area. Like me, I can never dislike a person and be in the same room as a person, either or sitting alongside of a person. That's just not what type of guy I am. But I'm starting to see there's a lot of snakes, there's a lot of squirrels, there's a lot of gophers, there's a lot of all type of reptilians in the playing field. And as I usually do, you know, you can't let your guard down and you just got to watch everything, you feel me, and judge accordingly. You got to judge accordingly, you feel me? You got to judge accordingly, man. But I'm just, you know, it ain't no beef for none of these guys. Any of these guys you see me go back and forth with, I'm not unnerved by them. Like,
So why you gotta make a video about it? Like, yo, somebody saying it's no beef is copping a plea. Munchie B ain't make a video yet about you again. He made that one video, he said what he said, and he hasn't made another video about you yet. This is video number 6. This is video 6, bro. You got too damn hot just now. You had to take that Scully off, champ. Real talk. The veil was at a whopping 87 degrees Celsius, champ. On my soul. Shit was burning up.
It's just like I said, you know, it's a learning experience. You feel me? It's a learning experience.
Yes, rub all the sweat into your face, champ. Rub all the sweat into your face. I ain't gonna lie, if my forehead sweaty, bro, I'm probably gonna do some shit like this. Like, I'm not about to take my forehead sweat and wet my whole rest of my face. Yes. Natural goddamn grease, champ. This nigga sweat A&D ointment. Nigga just, You got a nice coat on the veil now, champ. On my soul, I see what you did. You got a nice greasy coat on top of the veil now. Nasty work, bro. This nigga sweat shea butter. Nigga said, so salty ass veil, champ.
You learn, you know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. You live and you learn with these situations. But I just been seeing, right, in the social net space that A lot of people been playing with the game and, you know what I'm saying, coming out, Ant Hefe this, Ant Hefe that. It's just like, my name in that algorithm, huh? I guess a lot of people, feel like, this be funny, right?
Yeah, talk about me,
A
champ.
lot of dudes is mad because they trying to be these A-star potters. They want to be like these Floccos. They want to be on the rim with these academics and stuff like this, bro. I don't care about none of that, bro. I come as me, come as I am.
I'm just a real nigga doing what I do every day in life, champ, on my soul. I'm just a real nigga doing what I do every day in life. Flocko academics is not real. They not real bagels. I'm just a real suave bagel. I got my own vernacular that people dig, champ. You know what I'm saying? People rock with. And you know what's the best thing to do? And this is what I tell everybody, right? If you don't like me, make videos about me. If you don't like me, make videos. It may be a whole group of people that don't like me, and they may follow you, and they may talk shit about me on your page. And y'all have a grand old time making fun of good old Stino with the do-rag, champ. On my soul. Do it. I encourage it. I don't look down upon it. Go ahead and do it. It's a good business move. You never know, you watch these people and you never know that there's a whole group of people that don't like these guys. The same way you don't. It's like when people react to the 600-pound life or they react to the Indian food shit. There's a whole group of people that don't like that shit or find it disgusting, and they're going to watch your content. All right? Now that's a free game.
Come as I are, like it's the church. Come up in that thing, you know what I'm saying? I might come up in that thing in a white beater. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I don't practice no proper etiquette. I'm not reading no textbooks. When I get on camera, I don't have an alter ego, none of that. I don't have an alter ego.
Alter ego? Nah, you ain't just saying.
I don't practice no proper etiquette. I'm not reading no textbooks. When I get on camera, I don't have an alter ego, none of that. I don't have an alter ego.
Alter ego? Alter ego? We're not even gonna never finish this content, bro. Alter ego, bro? What is that, jeans? This nigga. Alter ego sounds like a place that makes nothing but denim, champ. On my soul. Nothing but stonewashed denim, champ. What are we saying? An alter ego? It's big hazelnut, nigga. On my soul. Big giant. Goddamn. On my soul. Big giant hazelnut, champ. On my soul. Big, swole, giant, acorn-shaped hazelnut, champ. On my soul. Alter ego? Bro, we never gonna finish this content, bro. I'll be like, damn, hour and a half. I still got wild videos to go. On my soul. Alter ego?
Podding dude on camera and then get off camera and be somebody else. I just don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Switch costumes, put on masks and all that. That's not the type of stuff I'm with. I'm not with that at all. But, y'all go ahead.
You also not with being a good example for whoever's around you. I'm going to stop mentioning your family and shit. But whoever's around you, like your homies and all that shit, you feel me? Like, you should have some sort of, education, bro. I'm not saying I have a college level education, bro, but god damn, bro. We're not saying a majority of these words correctly, bro. These phrases. This is crazy work. Hey, Mrs. Parker with the goddamn super chat says, take it back. Full mind said, "Come as I are, not come as I am." This didn't ride. This didn't ride the short bus. He is the short bus. Come as I are. Nigga sound like a caveman. Come as I are. Alright, what? What are we talking about, champ? On my soul.
Hey, get y'all content, man. Have fun with y'all content. And,
Salute. Thank you.
Hey,
thank you, champ.
man, they beefing, man. There ain't no beef for none of these dudes, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just laugh. Like, a lot of this stuff is...
So why not just let people think that y'all beefing if you're not really beefing? That'll keep your name in the algorithm. See, this is how y'all... Yo, bro, I promise you, bro. Anybody put my name in the algorithm, I'm gonna make that shit worth it. That ass. Why are you telling people for? Why are you so scared? Are you really scared? Are you really scared? Salute to my nigga Neiman Ivory in the building, champ. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Gangland Neem, son. On my soul. Champ. Why not just let people think you beefing if it's just content? If you know, y'all niggas is the key holders to this nasty content. So why not just, you know, let that shit go on for a few days until it die down? Cause you're scared. I'm not gonna hold you. I believe you're scared, champ. I believe you don't want no niggas to really run down on you, champ. You said Munchie B mans ran down on you the other day. You said he ran down on you, champ.
Stupidity, right? And like I said, since they want to make stuff content, you know, let's make it content. You know, hey, I guess why not, you know, get a few dollars, you know what I'm saying, off the stupidity, you know what I'm saying, since people want to bring it to the internet, though. But, hey.
Boy. Now you're the all-knowing Vel. Oh, you know, I might as well make a few videos. But now let's come on. You know, I was just, you know, nigga, shut up, nigga. Be quiet, bro. Hey, bro, you know, I don't know. It's just patience. It's just patience. Because I be wondering, right, how these thick-headed niggas be getting into these positions that they be getting into, champ. Oh, my soul. It's nasty work.
One thing about Ant Hefe, anybody that know me and be around me, bro, I don't do no hating. I stay to myself.
Nah, you a hater, bro.
Stay to myself. I don't even bother dudes.
You hate on all 9 affiliates. As a matter of fact, the number one thing you hate on besides vegetables, because I remember you said when you went to the hibachi spot, you made a point to tell them niggas, I want steak, I want fish, I want sauce, I want rice, but I don't want no vegetables. On my soul. Your doo-doo was terrible that night. Your doo-doo was terrible that night, champ. On my soul. And I can only go by the things that I hear. I'm not making nothing up, right? You said you wanted a surf and turf, right? You said you wanted a surf and turf with rice and no veg. On my soul. So besides veg, the number one thing you hate on is non-affiliate niggas. Not gonna lie. Every time a non-affiliate nigga gets some content, before you get it or whatever the case may be, you gotta jump out the window. You was on the phone with a non-affiliate. And shut up, nigga. Be quiet. Or I put you in a Vel lock. On my soul. You gotta put them in a Vel lock, but they gotta be all the way up here with it. On my soul. You gotta hold that nigga all the way up here with it. With the Vel lock. On my soul.
Mess with dudes, you know what I'm saying, to, you know what I'm saying, even do any hating. And this is just a prime example why I don't mess with dudes and try to make relations with dudes.
Don't make relations with dudes. Don't have no relations with dudes. Relationships, cool. Friendships, relationships, business relationships. Don't make relations with any dudes, bro. You gonna get yourself in trouble, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody gonna take your words serious and they gonna test you, son. On my soul. So you wanna have relations, huh? On my soul. Do you know what that means, champ? Champ. Yo, his hoodie says catch in the hand, but the bottle is clearly ketchup, so it's well done. Yes, a dumb sweatshirt. That's it says catch up, champ. On my soul. Gangland Neem says never make relations with dudes, gang. Facts. Make relations. You know, I never tried to make relations with them. You shouldn't. Yes, that's something you should never do, as a matter of fact. On my soul. And that's a very dumb sweatshirt. It's a very hungry and high blood pressure catcher. I think that goddamn sweatshirt means high blood pressure, champ. On my soul. It means blood pressure is high, champ. It's right over the heart. Every time his heart beat, the ketchup bottle fill up more, champ. On my soul.
With dudes, if there's not already a relation or bond there, because coming into these new friendships, or you know, trying to figure out who people is, and when you coming into these pod spaces and people view you as a threat and view you as an enemy and view you as competition for no goddamn reason, and you ain't even trying to like contend. This the cold part. I'm not even trying to contend on social media. You got a lot of dudes that's been on social media. I can name 5, 6, 7, 8 names is just trying to contend.
Good. Bro, I'm telling y'all, anybody that's watching this, and anybody, you know, if you got any nephews and nieces and kids that you want to let watch this part, you can let them watch this part. Don't be an underachiever. It's not wrong to want to achieve the best things in life or to want to get to the highest point of wherever you're at, right? If you're a basketball player, it's not, if you want to be a basketball player, it's not negative to go to practice and do what the coach tells you to do. If you want to be a mathematician or you want to graduate school, it's not bad to do homework. It's not like this is the type of idiot nigga back in the day would make fun of niggas for going to school. Oh, look, this nigga raising his hand. Like, nigga, because I know the answer, bro. Like, you don't know what 5 + 5 is? Champ, I'm trying to get the day over with. I want to raise my hand, champ. I want to participate in class. You're an underachiever. You don't try. I'm not trying to contend. I'm just trying to, like, this nigga, he's the worst type of nigga, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The worst type of nigga. This is the type of dude that we gotta, you know, not listen to. I'm not gonna lie. Can't listen to this nigga. He'll have the kids thinking that it's okay to be an underachiever, bro. No. Do good in school. Go hard. If you want to be a podcaster, be the best podcaster that you could be, champ. On my soul.
That say and do anything for a view. Just trying to contend with young Ant Hefe because they've been in the social media space longer than me. And my content is doing better than theirs, or I do more number than theirs because I'm pushing the content and I'm constantly moving the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? And I want to give a special shout out to YouTube today, you know what I'm saying, for, you know, sending me the handsome check. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Appreciate doing business with you.
See, bro? Yo, bro, it's gonna end bad. People that do shit, I'm telling you, bro, be humble, bro. Be humble. I don't even mention my YouTube bread at all. I don't mention none of that shit. That shit too sensitive. As far as y'all concerned, I didn't get nothing on my soul. Bro, be humble, bro. Shout out to YouTube. I got my YouTube check today. Thank you very much. I hope you give half of that to your shorty for taking care of the kids all the time, champ. I hope you pay some bills. Matter of fact, I hope you move out of that nasty ass spot, champ. Like, come on, bro. This nigga's crazy, bro. Thank you, YouTube. You're going to be crying on your other page, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You don't want to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be throwing that shit in niggas' face. I don't know if Munchie shit monetized or if he got his bread, but he said that for a reason, bro. He throwing that shit in somebody's face. Nasty word.
But you guys out here, man, y'all got to stop this fake hate, man. But like, yeah, like I said, man, I got kind of sidetracked.
That's
right?
nasty, bro.
It was a little situation that I just seen today, right?
I don't like that, bro. Like, I really don't like that, bro. I don't like when people do that, bro. Like, I'm never about to throw no bread in niggas' face. Like, that shit nasty work, bro. But, you know, this is why niggas be getting into car accidents and other things like that. And, you know, certain shit be happening, bro, because niggas be bugging. You know what I'm saying?
And it was an interaction with a person, right? And people, they don't pay attention to the stuff they say. Or when dudes are emotionally or distracted, or when you got dudes comfortable, dudes say a lot of stuff and let stuff slip out that they don't mean to slip out. And it's just like out here, bro, you don't know who to trust and you got to watch everybody. So it's just like when you don't know who to trust and got to watch everybody, I'd rather be by self. Because dudes don't.
Yo, bro, I thought he's about to say buy something else, bro. I was about to end the live, bro. Straight up. Bro, nigga, you slipping.
Care about you. It like if you don't see their
slipping.
picture and what they trying to juggle, that's when the selfishness come in. That's when the excuses come in. That's when the clickbait come in. That's when the game come in. That's when all the sucker ish and the clown stuff come in, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be the best powder on social media. The people who do rock with me, the fan base I do got, I appreciate y'all.
How do you have a fan base and you're telling your fan base, I'm not trying to be the best potter? How? How do you tell your fan base this is all you're getting from me? I'm never going to get a clearer camera. I'm never going to give you 1080p at least. I'm never going to, you know, get a good setup at OBS and be able to pull up shit correctly and do all the other shit. I'm never going to do any of these things. I'm never going to do that. Thank you for helping me survive and watching my content. Thank you, champ. But this is all you're going to get from me. I don't have no plans of doing nothing better than what I'm doing now. That's crazy work. The nerve. Bro, the absolute gall, bro. This is crazy. And you got fans? Champ. This is nasty work.
I thank y'all, you know what I'm saying, on everything. But
look, bro, you're using y'all.
I'm not trying to be no
y'all.
A-list powder, you know what I'm saying? I'm not taking the Flacco classes, buying the Flacco books, the 1090.
Bro, them niggas is just because they got the views don't mean that they the best podcasters out, bro. You can be the best that you can be, and people will say that you're better than all the rest of them niggas. It's people that don't like them guys. They can have all the numbers that they want to have, bro, but that don't mean that they the best. They not the best. You know what I'm saying?
DJ classes, the Mr. Beasts and all that. That's what you dudes do. You know what I'm saying? You dudes reading these textbooks, trying to be the perfect potters, and then coming out creating these narratives in your mind, man.
This nigga don't like textbooks. You gang banging on education right now. Yes, nigga. Yo, bro, he gang banging on education. See what I mean? He was one of them niggas back in the days. He'll laugh at you because you got an A+ and he got a D-, almost failing. He'll laugh at you. Matter of fact, he'll get a failing F and still laugh at you. Now, you actually tried? Oh, so you went home and you read the whole textbook, huh? This nigga read the textbook. Come on, bro. This nigga don't want to have nothing more, bro. You still trying to be a rapper. That shit corny, bro. You about to be 40 soon. That shit played out.
And like, I've seen so much, man, like fake smoke and fake ish in 2026. What's this 20? Man, they got me thinking it's 2026.
Look,
I think it's still 2025.
No, you're just a goddamn imbecile, champ. On my soul.
Man, they got me losing my mind out here for real, for real. I'm trying to keep up, man. But hey, to y'all street dudes, man, look, to any street dude, I'm talking to all street dudes is doing social media, right?
Right.
Find a way, if you can, bro, to separate your personal life from what you do on social media, man. I'm just telling you, because
it's easy. Don't gossip about shit you know about in real life. Niggas ask me how come I don't do the same content about New York niggas because I don't want to talk about niggas I may know in real life. I don't even pay attention to that shit. That's how you separate your real life from what you're doing online. You don't bring your shit that you know about real life to online. This is when people can make reaction videos about you.
If you getting on social media and you talking gangster, and you talking about you gonna slide, and you talking about you gonna do this, and you talking about you gonna do that, man, stand on that. Other than that, man, stop getting on social media with the blatant threats. Come out what you would do, how hard you is, man. Look,
Is
I
crazy.
don't believe none of it. Press a button. If you ain't pressing a button, it really don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, my people can make their mouth say anything. You know what I'm saying? You got to be action orientated. Other than that, man, stop blowing that hot
Jesus
air, man.
Christ.
Do your content. If you can get some money, man, focus on your money. Focus on your bag, man. Stop these fake beefs, these fake narratives, trying to continue these narratives on, acting like it's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? Acting like it is what it's not. Actually, excuse me, acting like it is what it's not, man.
So I think now he's talking to the reaction channels like me and maybe a couple of others that reacted and still reacted to the content because Munchie B hasn't said anything else. So the only one who's making it seem like it's something that is not is Anthony Mauricio Jefe. Hit the like button, subscribe, champ. We 2 for 2. B Braids crashing on Munchie B. You see how that works? You don't have beef with niggas, but you're going to platform people that do have beef with him, champ. You was just going at B Braids, wasn't you, champ? You was just going at B Braids. Now you're using B Braids, what B Braids said, to go at Munchie B. Bro, you can't make this shit up. You talk about you not a social media nigga. You're not trying hard, but you're just a naturally disgusting acting individual. You're not I don't know if you're a disgusting individual, but the way you act and the way you portray yourself online is disgusting me, champ. On my soul. It's making me sick to my stomach, champ. You was just going at B Braids and saying he's not valid and what he's saying and all this stuff, but what he's saying about Munchie B is valid enough for you to react to. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go.
We got B Braids, we got Munchie B. So this was the content I was supposed to drop yesterday until I was surprised with the little remarks, you know what I'm saying, that was made by Munchie B or whatever. So, you know, we going to continue, you know, to stay the course, you know what I'm saying. We ain't doing no slander and a bashing unless any slander or bash come our way, you know. Other than that, we going to just, you know, continue pushing the content and pushing how we've been pushing and keeping it moving. So
this is how you've been pushing, and this is content. So this content is what you was going to drop before Munchie B even said anything about you. So you was going to drop this content about B Braids going off on Munchie B before Munchie B even said anything about you, champ. You see how people tell on themselves? Champ. What you said? I couldn't wear Jordans or Sean John. I had to dress like a nerd and such. So, of course, a few characters thought Ish was sweet. But, of course, I love taking my frustration out on fake bullies. All right, copy. I don't know what that means, champ. On my soul.
Based on this little Adam 22 situation, right? Y'all know Braids chimed in or whatever. And y'all know Braids had to give his take on the situation, being that him and Munchie, you know, have a dislike for each other and been going back and forth with each other.
And you got a dislike for Braids. You was just saying Braids got DP'd and beat up in jail and his phone got taken away and all this other shit like this, champ. You was just saying that.
You know what I'm saying? Making accusations, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Accusations? Oh man, god damn, bro. You just don't you just don't stop, bro. Dead ass, bro, you just don't stop, don't it, bro? You just gonna keep going on and on and on and on and on, ain't it? Ain't it, champ? I don't understand why. Why, champ? Steffi Weffy said, that's 11. Like, yo, I can't keep up with the Vel. I'm going to need a Vel counter, champ. I'm going to need one dedicated person, probably a member. I'm going to need a member of the page, one person. If you want to be the designated Vel counter, y'all do apply at tough_Stino on Instagram. On my soul. If you want to be the Vel mistake counter. Because I be losing count. I be losing count, champ. On my soul. Damn.
And, just, trying to match, the might, as, who's the bloodiest, who's the biggest beat, who's the, the bigger blood or whatever the case may be, right? So you already know, when man engage in offensive acts against each other, you already know, People trying to drop they NUTs and sees who's bigger. So in this case, this scenario, Braze.
Yo, bro, stop mentioning niggas private parts, bro. Stop it, bro. Just stop making those accusations. Stop. We don't need you to talk about men private parts, champ. You're banned from that.
Speaks on if Munchie B was in jail or around him, what would have happened. So we about to get into this content, man.
What would have happened?
Man,
my son said, what would have happened? Champ. Would have. So you didn't have to say have after the would have, champ. Would have happened is crazy work.
Halfway and a half effect, we gonna commentate.
Zork ass Munchie. Oh, he need to get put off. He is not accepting with no bloods with me on JM. I'm letting the world know he is not accepted with in no blood car, bro. That nigga is a mark. Look, if he was here, look, I swear to God, if he was here on lanes and he went here to work, right here, whatever.
If he was here, it's crazy work. Yo, bro, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Don't nobody give a fuck. I'm just gonna hold it. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. If he was here, this is what would have happened. What? Who are you talking about, bro? I'm pretty sure he don't give a fuck. On my soul. Y'all niggas act like jail is the holy grail, bro. If you was here, which you would never be, champ. If you was here, oh my soul. What?
To school or anything in another race or another person like him, another grown man like Adam, talk to him like that here. I swear to God on Jesus Christ, we'll be yanking him down. As soon as he come out, right there, we're blacks right there, pussy. Knock him.
Champ.
He a Zark on lanes, and I ain't even playing like be real. If any member on this video, if I'm lying on Bloods right now, I stop the who's if I'm lying. If I'm lying right now, you tell me. If we around P's, you let another race talk to you like that, another grown man, you don't supposed to be getting put off, beat on as soon as you come back on lanes. All the homies, if I'm lying, I'm dying. On 412, if he was in here, what would we be doing to him, P's?
Nigga, you got an asbestos line in your shape up. On my soul. You got one layer of asbestos in your shape up. Your waves is spinning, but that one asbestos drip on the front is throwing it off, champ. On my soul, it's like a Pepe Le Pew line. I call like the young puff on my soul. I call like the young puff that you got there, champ. On my soul. Ah, champ.
This drop of bloodiest beat on the set. You already know. Man, ain't too much. I keep it real and Figaro facts. When it hit the net, it's too much. It hit the net, it's on the net anyways. He getting kicked, he getting, you know what I'm saying, chair kick, whatever he say. Look how he talk. He explaining himself to why. Getting back, and it's gonna take the people to pump him up. He can't even make his own decision. But that was a J Cat from jump. And like,
This nigga Jefe, bro.
All right, so
This nigga Jefe was eating cupcakes. Yo. The nigga Jefe got smuts on his mouth, bro. Like, this is the type of content y'all niggas want. Bro, this is a pre-recorded video. This is a pre-recorded video, bro. You did not have to eat nothing. You got mayonnaise on your mouth right now, champ. Yo. Bro, like, I'm trying to understand, why did you need to take a bite of that sandwich, champ? Right? Because when you're doing the content, it's pre-recorded, so you do the whole thing, and then you put that video in the middle in an edit, right? So that means you stopped where you was gonna put the video, right? And you ate, and then you started back the video up. That's crazy. That's crazy. You got smuts. Oh man, bro, what? Bro, you stopped the fucking video to eat a fuck.
Bray's mashing the gas, right? So
You got smuts, bro. I told y'all he be needing a Buford, bro. Ah, champ. This nigga, yo, bro, I know whoever edit this nigga's videos, I know they be so mad, like, yo, this nigga do not care, bro. Nigga do not care, bro. Dead ass.
Bray say he give a scenario, right? And the scenario he give is if being in prison,
They got smuts, bro.
basically if another race disrespect you being a black or blood or crip or whatever the case may be, let's just say, Adam's wood, Adam with the wood power. If another race disrespects you,
Look, bro, you had mayonnaise smuts on you, bro. Oh, man, bro. This shit is sad, bro. This shit really sad, bro. My sons had to take the last sip of the goddamn Go-Gurt on my soul. He had to take one last sip off that Go-Gurt on my soul. Because if Adam was with the Woods, and like, this is all shit that you supposed to have said. You a gangbanger, right? You did wild years in jail, right? If you felt this way, how come you ain't say it? How come you ain't say it, champ?
in jail, and you don't do nothing,
Been a train wreck? Says catch up. Clever. No. Stephen Allen says catch up. Clever. It's not clever when the catch up is catch up. The catch up is catch up. That picture already has up in it as the word. So that's catch up up. It's so clever that it's dumb.
of course, 100%. definitely depending on what yard you on, you're out of there. You know what I'm saying? The dudes are gonna pounce on you. They're gonna get on you. They're gonna whoop you out for the disrespect and making the brothers.
What Auntie said? Auntie said wiped also, then looked at it on his hand. Yeah. Yep. He had to look at the smuts. I'm surprised he didn't lick it. On my soul. It came from his mouth. I'm surprised he didn't make it go back into his mouth. Pause. I'm surprised he didn't just eat it, champ. Pause.
Look weak. But this is not a scenario of us being in jail, because the scenario of jail, let's just say at work, you at work, what they got, school, kitchen, plumbing, PIA, stuff like that, right? If you is in there drinking and you being belligerent towards and playing with another race, your people off the back is going to reprimand you and check you. And stop that off the get-go. You might just get boo-bop just from the entanglement.
B Braze didn't say anything about being drunk. You're adding more to it because it's now become a if y'all was in jail incident. So now you have to be the all-knowing jail nigga when you did 10 or so years, 15 maybe, and B Braze got like 4 life sentences on my show. That nigga got like 4 life sentences, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But like I said, case and scenario, Braze is right, but this is not the situation. This is the outside. This is on the streets. This is a real workplace, and these were 2 dudes, that had some relations, and
relationship, bro.
Munchie had
these niggas had relations is nasty work, bro. They did not have relations. I hope they didn't. I would pray in my soul that they did not have relations, champ. On my soul.
too much to drink or whatever, and it went where it went with their little entanglement. But I'm still like lost, it's funny, right? Like even in all this situation, like I said, we gonna keep it moving, man, and stand G, man, and stand on our 10, right?
If they were in jail, Jefe would have had to have Munchie's back, and he didn't. Yeah, so I guess that's why he's switching it now. It's not that type of situation, bro, because we're outside. Yeah, champ. Yeah, champ. I understand now.
Like, I don't understand, like, what was supposed to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. But I understand Braze and his attack. Like, Braze, you know what I'm saying, is going to say, in furtherance of the video, he going to stay breathing and stay on attack because the things that Munchie B have mentioned about him and said that were supposed to be true, and Braze like, man, this is false, or whatever the case may be. So we about to get into the rest of this content, and y'all already know, man, it's the Hefe way and the Hefe effect. We gonna commentate.
Roll back up, talk crazy. Look, any members, I ain't even gonna pop it or go or none of that. I'm being real on the set, because when
I see you got the whackouts covered up, champ. I see you got them shits covered up now. That's just something that I noticed.
When you start yelling and making it seem like it's an argument, that's when people, it's something else going on. But bro, you just got that sideways kicked, all type of stuff. Told you a weirdo, dirty, all type of. You know what I'm saying, he's telling my hygiene better than anybody on there. Now you sneak this and all that, man. You should have been said that. You begging somebody to be on somewhere, talk about people. You know what I'm saying? On Bloods, you ain't going nowhere. You getting nowhere on Bloods. Beg me. Now it all come out.
Yo, bro, this nigga always got a cold or he got allergies or something. Every video he's sniffling. Every single video he's sniffling. Every video.
You beg to be on No Jumper. So you try to pop it about a nigga like me that ain't with that. That ain't it going on. No. I'm so dope that I'm in jail. You pop all that in jail shit. I'm so dope. I'm in jail, and that's like I don't want to do the stuff I talk
Alright, bro, you rubbing
doing
yourself.
this and the pen, this, that. What's up with peace? You get marked out all over the thing. This somebody that got mayonnaise mouse, got the world thinking that he equal to me though. He's somebody like me. They had homies, but in the background, which you don't always
No value.
Yo, the gang culture is so ill that they're the only culture in the world that would make a person that has 4 life sentences feel like they're the biggest on earth. On my soul. It's nasty work. Stino, you ain't seen the video where you can hear him do the line off cam. See, so when you're as ill as Stino is, you don't need to see those videos to understand what's going on. You gotta catch the sarcasm. You gotta catch the sarcasm, bro. I don't need to see him sniff anything to know that that's what he does. Every video, his nose is running. You just gotta put 2 and 2 together, champ.
Would bring no value, you know, he just pull up in everybody's hood and all he got to bring is drink and all that stuff. What I am focusing more on is the comparisons, you feel me, and Braze coming with the narrative, with the jail narrative, you feel me, like basically with the racial narrative. So just chiming back in on the racial tip, right? Let's just hypothetically put this situation that these two had in jail. This situation never is had, or if it is had, both of them would have been, you know, DP by their respective groups, you know what I'm saying? Because what I can agree on that kind of got crazy in the pod was when Adam was yelling, shut the F up, you know what I'm saying? Shut the F up, this my pod. You know, I guess at that moment, he had it there.
I thought Adam ain't do nothing wrong. I thought Adam ain't do nothing, bro. You such a follower, bro. Like, I can't even look at you. You such a follower. You disgust me. You have to wait until somebody says something in order for you to say it now. So now you saying that Adam yelling at him was a tad too much, but yesterday on 4 different occasions, you said that Munchie B got everything that he deserved. Nasty work.
But you don't know the limits of, you know, people irritation and or when people are provoked. You know what I'm saying? When you that's why it's called provoked. You're provoked into this action, this deranged action or estranged action. So
what?
That
estranged action? Estranged? Yo, come on, man. Let's hurry up and get done with this.
Part of it was kind of crazy with the, you know,
let's go ahead and get done with Jefe, bro.
No, I'm
Jesus
talking
Christ.
Shit, you know, all that, but we all know, like I said, and been saying from day one, where it streamed from. You know, it all stemmed from disrespect on his behalf.
Where it all stemmed from? Bro, we got to get this nigga out of here, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. While people were saying that's 14 in 2 clips.
First and foremost. And that's just where the chips landed. But in the prison settings, this situation rarely happened. And if it is happening, it would more than likely been a riot. But I don't think it's going to be no situation where nobody's sitting in class and one black is like this to another race. And he like, hey, stop touching me. Stop touching me. You know, somebody would have hopped up in the classroom and it probably would have been what up. Or somebody would have, you know what I'm saying, got on.
What was that?
Stop touching me. You know, somebody would have hopped up in the classroom and it probably would have been what up.
That's that dope stutter right there, champ.
Or somebody would have, you know what I'm saying, got on Munchie in the classroom like, hey, black or whatever, hey, blood, you doing too much. Like, what you doing? You drunk. And he would have got DP. But like situations like this rarely happen. There's situations where people get marked out, and we know if you get marked out in the pen, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like career damaging sometimes. But this situation wasn't even a mark out. Like, it wasn't no mark out. You know what I'm saying? They just got into it, and one was being aggressive until the other had to be aggressive. But like Braze said, that's how Braze gonna bring the content. Braze got his way of looking at it. Braze feel how he feel. But I just was laughing in the beginning when Braze was like, he not like me, and he ain't the gatekeeper to the West Coast. The Bloods don't need to holler at him. I'm like, Braze is going in. Braze been waiting for his opportunities, you know what I'm saying? He getting his pop shots off, you know what I'm saying? Well, ain't no pop shots. He, you know what I'm saying, getting off with his chop, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, this is what it is. But like I said, this is something I was going to react to yesterday, and just, and furthermore, pushing the content, man.
This nigga is a disgusting individual, bro. Totally nasty, totally disgusting individual, bro. If I ever seen one in my life, that's just how I feel. His morality or his morale, and his, just the way he carries himself is just terrible. It's terrible. His decision making and how to be a friend and what he should do and shouldn't do and all that shit is just wrong all the time. I never met somebody or saw anybody that was wrong this much. It's like it should be in the Guinness Book of World Records how much he's wrong about a lot of things or everything. Right? But y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe. Subscribe. Champ, subscribe. Champ is 45 minutes. I'm probably not going to watch the whole thing, right? But the sister Cuzzo goes in on No Jumper Champ. Adam 22, No Jumper in big trouble, kicks blind co-host Munchie B on live stream. Champ. It done reached BJ's desk, champ. Hit that like button, subscribe. It gets nasty, champ. It gets really nasty.
For assaults? I think maybe so. Should he be, I don't know, sued by one of his presumably former employees for assault?
Champ.
Let's talk about it.
The head flip. Champ. Cuzzo gonna talk that law shit, champ. On my soul. See me? I just be like, yo, nigga gonna get beat up. Cuzzo gonna tell you, your ass getting sued, champ. On my soul.
So before
I'm about to get me something to drink. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let y'all listen to Cuzzo real quick. I'll be right back, champ. On my soul.
Before we get into this, and for people who have been following that story, this does relate and pertain to the Munchie B situation. Don't know who Munchie B is. That's fine because I did not either until pretty recently. But Munchie B is one of the co-hosts on No Jumper, now former co-host on No Jumper, and he's blind apparently. Now, blind could mean, a few things. It doesn't always necessarily mean like can't see nothing at all. So I'm not exactly sure about the status of his, condition or anything like that. I don't know how he became blind, but apparently this Munchie B guy is also a gang member. I don't really want any beef and stuff like that with the gang members, but at the same time, I ain't scared. So don't start none, won't be none, because I will call the FBI and I will call the cops, and there's cameras and I will protect myself. That being said, probably those people, probably my cousins in the gangs anyway. So, they probably like me or something. Anyway, that's enough on that. So, before we get into the video, the documented video evidence of this supposed assault situation that happened on camera and led to one of the employees, I guess, fearing for his life and not being able to go back. I don't know why he quit, but I can only imagine it's because, Adam 1622 Grand Mason did, physically push him, kick him. We're going to see it. We're going to see it. We're going to see it. And please do not try any of the stunts that you see Adam 1622 Grand Mason try to do at home.
Don't, because you may get your ass boomed by one of these gangbangers. I'm not going to lie. Don't do what you see Adam and Flacco and all these dudes doing. because you may get your ass boomed if you try, champ. Oh my soul. This is a public service announcement. That ass.
Home. Okay, do not try any of those stunts at home. Okay, that being said, before we get into that video evidence, I want to remind you of something that Adam 2216 Grand Mason said 3 whole years ago about me and how easy it is, according to him and his worldview, to just lock somebody up for something. Okay, so let me pull that up. This is the interview right here.
The receipts, champ. Champ.
It did happen with my op, Lima Yevrimovich. I have entire playlists on her and on that. So I'm not going to.
She brought this shit from 2022, champ. From 2022, champ.
Get into that today in today's video because I have other stuff to do. I'm trying to go live later today too. But this was September 2022. Okay. This is like more than 3 years ago. I just want you to hear what Adam says about me. Now, just to give you some context, this is an hour and 36 minutes into an interview, and they've been just basically talking shit about me the whole interview and lying. Lima has said many lies about me in this interview. Adam 1622 Grand Mason refused to correct the record with the truth, or at least, with my side of the story on his podcast. That, I mean, it really hasn't grown almost any. It had, I think, 4.5 million subscribers 3 years ago, and now it's got 4.9. So ever since he allowed this lunatic on his platform to lie about me, the podcast really has fallen off. Again, I could go on, but this is just frankly strictly what happens when you with God's favorite. And
so this is where it all started. Champ. So this is, I'm telling you, it take that one thing to tick somebody off and they on your ass for life. I'm not gonna hold you. It only takes one button. And a person will be on your ass for the rest of your goddamn life.
That would be me. Okay. On this podcast, they talked about how they F with the devil. They love the devil. This one said she was Illuminati MK Ultra, apparently as a joke. It was just completely and totally unhinged. It was very low IQ. It was very mashed potatoes for frontal load. Okay. That's my opinion. All right. So with that in mind, now they're just, still talking about me because listen, I mean, they talked for an hour, 42 minutes. Who knows what was cut out, if anything. Mark Leta from Soft White Underbelly is the one that, recommended Lima be able to go on this one or whatever. So she's obviously, she's sucking up. She's wearing a no jumper shirt. I rebuke. But the point of me showing y'all.
Hold on. She wild. I knew she was. Oh my soul. I knew she was gonna do that, champ. Oh my soul. I knew she was gonna do that. And that's why I brought this shit downstairs on my soul. Champ. Rebuke these niggas, sis. Rebuke these niggas, sis.
All this right now is for you to listen to what Adam 2216 Grand Mason of Nashua has to say about me and how easy he thinks it should be to just lock people up.
Rebuke him, sis.
I raised $1,500 over a month.
Right.
So, but yeah, that's what happens. You polarize people. Right. You get them to really hate something, and then you the Trump strategy.
Yeah. It's pretty sick.
Now, this is very important because, as y'all very well know, if you follow my channel at all whatsoever, I do not have a political party. I do not endorse or even frankly appreciate or even like Donald Trump. Good. I don't like Joe Biden. Champ. I don't like the political system. And I think it's two wings of the same demon-possessed bird, if we're being honest.
Good.
But Lima, you see, she's smirking. She's sitting here trying to compare me to Trump because it was even more politically popular to do so back then, 3 years ago. Things have really, a lot has changed in the last 3 years, but I'm not a damn Trump supporter, and I never have been. I actually couldn't stand him even more earlier on, and now I just think they're all the same. So, and I understand y'all like him and stuff. If some of y'all like him, that's fine. I ain't trying to convince you. All I'm speaking for is myself. So this crazy bitch is like, comparing me to Trump. That's what you do. You polarize people when you that. She's blaming me for not being able to raise any money for Amanda Rabb whenever I didn't even freaking know any of this story, anything of this was even going on at the time that she couldn't raise no money. Maybe you couldn't raise no money because you're horrendously unlikable and people already didn't trust you. People were already saying free Amanda before I ever even came on the scene. No. It must be Donald Trump and me are the reason she couldn't raise money, even though neither one of us even had any idea this idiot existed. Okay, so listen to what Adam says. This is the point of me showing y'all this clip.
Crazy. Okay, so I am gonna look like a fool if you do end up being the devil. But as far as my judgment on all this, I ain't buying it. You seem like a good person.
Thank you.
I understand why Mark continues to support you. I think that there's a stark raving, mad, lunatic mob on the internet that's out to basically terrorize innocent civilians for content. And I think that...
You mean like the same way that you do? It's a bunch of people that say that you flagging their pages, Adam. Allegedly. It's a bunch of people that do content and react to your content that they say that you got their pages boomed, bro. You have the power to get somebody's pages boomed, son. And you do use that power in certain scenarios. This is how you run your company, champ. On my soul.
A lot of these women should be locked up because they're sick in the fucking head.
I really...
You don't have to be on board for the entirety of what I just said. But from what I could tell, this thing that we're discussing...
That's what y'all look like, okay? I can't even do it. They're so demon possessed. They do things with their throats I could never. Okay. Okay. So, do you see how easy it was for him to say
lead slinger? That sounds wild. Mook says, you stay daydreaming about Jefe. I think you want to be him. Well, I make my content at night. I make my content at 9 o'clock at night, champ. On my soul. I make my content at 9 o'clock at night. And you subscribe to a page and waited wild minutes to type that. You can keep typing, champ, until one of my mods get tired of you and want to get you out of here.
Because what did I do that they're so mad about is I told people that Lima lied. She lied. She went on Mark Late's channel and she said this girl who was 25 years old died from a seizure disorder. I'm just going to read word for word of what we got. The cause of death was marked as a seizure disorder. False.
She got Shorty sounding like an airhead, champ. On my soul. She said Shorty reenacted. Shorty voice was just like an airhead, champ. On my soul. Velavol salute. Says HBO did a special about that surprise witness and proved her wrong point by point. It's called The Curious Case of, and I didn't see the rest of that comment. Well, I haven't seen the content, champ. I'll look for it though and see what it is. I don't be doing deep dives into people's situations and all that shit like that, champ. I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'll look for it and see what they talking about, champ. On my soul.
False. It wasn't marked as a seizure disorder. There was nothing about a seizure disorder anywhere on the autopsy results. You know what it was marked as? Cardiac arrhythmia. So they just sat here for an hour and a half, hour and 36 minutes, talking about
Auntie got rid of him. Auntie got rid of him. Yo, Auntie, man, you gotta let these niggas talk, man. Sometimes you gotta let these niggas talk, man. These niggas don't be knowing what they be talking about, bro. Dead ass. This nigga name is Vel of all Vels. Come on, champ. Show it to me. Let me see it. Put the link in the chat. I want to see it. Because y'all niggas be saying a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all niggas be saying a lot, bro. Half of the time, the shit don't be true, champ.
Little old me. Little old me. And you know what was so bad that I deserved to lose my rights to get locked up? Telling y'all they lied. Okay, so in Adam 2216 Gray Mason's world, it's very easy to lock somebody up. It's you should get locked up for even having a thought and even telling people the truth from a public record. Okay, so that's the standard. All right. And before we get to Munchie B and Adam using his kangaroo legs to foist Munchie B across the room, I want to show you one other clip. And this one has to do, it's from 3 months ago with Adam 2216 Gray Mason's criminal father. Okay.
Velivolvel says it's on HBO. Send me a link to it, I guess. I don't know what to tell you, champ. Send me a link to it. How am I supposed to find it? It's on HBO currently?
Criminal, convicted, served time in federal prison criminal. Okay. Here he is right here. And I'm going to just say it one more time. This is another guest that I reviewed. Something about the way the man has a gizzard and something about the way that he speaks makes me believe genuinely he's possessed. Okay. I believe he's possessed.
She said the nigga Pops got a gizzard neck. That's called the bearded dragon, sis. On my soul. That's called the goddamn bearded dragon. That's called the pelican. He could eat things 3 times the size of his head just because of that neck. On my soul. She's taking it there, champ. She's taking it there, champ. Nasty word. Auntie said, I'll send you the link. Thank you. I mean, like I said, I don't know who Lima or none of these people is, bro. Like, I don't know who none of these niggas is. This is what I care about, champ. On my soul. But you can send me the shit. I'll take a look at it. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't care about no HBO shit, bro.
I'm already not beating the schizophrenia allegations. I deserve to get locked up just for telling y'all the truth. So, whatever. I'm just going to say whatever I can say, while I have the right to say it. But Whack 100. I'm no Whack 100 fan. I will say that. Although I do think he is, or his family must be from Louisiana. I know that y'all said that that's, not true. He's from LA. He's from this place. No, this man has family from Louisiana, and I know it for sure. Like, I can just tell.
Shit.
So probably, even though I'm not a Whack.
It's probably from the way he's built. He got a small legs, but a long torso. There's probably a lot of bagels out there with short legs and long torsos and small arms. That ass. There's probably a lot of them out there that look like Whack 100, champ. On my soul.
Whack 100 fan. We're probably cousins. Let's just be honest. Like, my family has been in Louisiana and Texas for, I think, going on 200, 60 years or something. So like, it's been many, and I come from a long line of teenage parents. Okay. So it's like 10 to 15 generations, Louisiana, Texas. So probably everybody over there and who's from over there, I'm probably their cousin. Okay. So all that being said,
please never again consider Whack 100 a cousin. I mean, we got to stop things somewhere. We gotta stop them somewhere, champ. On my soul. This nigga Adam Pops don't got no muscles in his legs, bro. This nigga got the paraplegic Jones. My son got the non-working looking legs right there, champ. Like 2 eels.
Listen how Whack 100. I mean, it's kind of awkward. I'm gonna put it on 1.25 times the speed. It is a 6 minute 47 second clip, but I do want y'all to hear Adam 2216 Grand Mason's daddy talking about being a criminal, a convicted criminal. And it does appear that he is completely caught off guard. Whack 100 totally daddies him all up one side of this decrepit ass set and down the other in the Wayfair table. Okay, so let me turn the captions on. And the title of this video, it is again from 3 months ago, is Adam 22's dad, Phil Grand Mason, on getting pardoned by Bill Clinton.
You feel what I'm saying? That ex.
What's that mean to you?
Huh?
What's this mean?
Ex-cons. We both ex-cons. Oh, he can't talk about it.
No, he's been pardoned.
No, hold on, listen.
You're talking about something that no longer is on the books.
Stay out of this. Oh. My dad's an ex-con too. Oh. He's in his 70s.
So you see, Adam immediately becomes uncomfortable because he is not able to control this conversation. I mean, it is on camera already, okay? And Adam 2216 Grand Mason's daddy, Phil, he's gonna get a little, you can see like he is like very a little shocked about it. And Whack 100, the Nephilim clown, he does not care. Okay. Adam 2216 Grand Mason is like, that's not on the books anymore. He's been pardoned. Okay, just because your daddy is friends with Bill Clinton don't mean we can't still Google that he is a criminal or was a criminal. I don't exactly truly know what even a pardon even is good for. Like we all know, okay, we all know he spent time in prison.
I think he was saying that shit as like a buddy troll. Like Adam feels like his father having some sort of criminal charges in his past, even though that they're pardoned, it gives his dad a little edge. See, Adam is all about the edge. Pause. On my soul. I think he put that out there just to let niggas know that. You know what I'm saying? His pops got a little edge to him. The legs is terrible, but he got a little edge to him. On my soul.
Okay, it's like, oh, he's not on the books anymore. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And he did the time too.
He's been a pastor 31, but he's ex-con. Okay. You can't, he raised you right because when he came home, he kept you away from it.
Maybe.
Now,
maybe.
They tell me you are a big timer because you got pardoned by Bill Clinton.
Look, he's got his mouth open.
Are we recording? Yeah. Yeah. You got pardoned by Bill Clinton.
Look at him.
That's a big deal. And not that you got like the pick out of the hat.
With all that throat, he probably can't keep his mouth closed for too long. See, Adam and his dad are mouth breathers. They're mouth breathers. They breathe exclusively from out of their mouths. On my soul. And with that goddamn jowl, you have to call that a jowl. With them goddamn jowls he have there, it's going to be kind of hard to close that goddamn mouth, champ.
This is my body language analysis. He's pissed. Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed. And look at his son. Look at his offspring. He's pissed too. Ooh, they're mad. Ooh, they're mad. And Adam's like, well, it's no if. It's no if. He did get pardoned. Okay.
One thing I know about Bill.
Let's clarify that, though, because I think a lot of people expect him to have a relationship with Bill Clinton that is more significant than his reality.
One thing I know about Bill. Bill is a different type of ninja. We say ninja instead of the other word. I'm building with your pops. Do it.
Oh, that dad is mad.
Office. Mm-hmm. So I know anybody.
Since when do we say ninja instead of the other word? Look at BJ face. Yo, since when do we say ninja opposed to the other word, champ? You a goddamn tap dancer. Oh, you shucking and jiving now, Whack.
Everybody messing with Bill like y'all on the level. Like I don't think you would messing with Bill like
Whack 100. DGAF. Okay, he does not care. He ain't worried. He ain't worried in the slightest or in the least. He said, we all know what Bill Clinton was doing in the Oval Office. Okay, so anybody that's friends with him, and y'all now, it's December 23rd right now. It's kind of looking like Bill Clinton is all up and down them Epstein files.
Yep, that's a
all
fact.
Right, so it's not looking too great to be bestie honest with him right now. But this was 3 months ago.
Yo, listen, right? So what most of y'all may not know, the nigga Bill Clinton had something to do with that stop and frisk shit. And stop and frisk was probably the one illegal thing that they've apologized to us about that really affected me for real. That and the war on drugs. But stop and frisk, that shit affected me tremendously. You couldn't go outside without them hopping out on you. I don't think a lot of people know what it feels like to just be walking outside And every time you see a police car, they hopping out on you. If you don't got your ID or you got something on you, you going to jail, bro. Period. You're going to jail. They hopping out on you, bro. All up and down the boulevard, in the back blocks, they hopping out on you. I never respected Bill Clinton. I'm not gonna lie. That shit ruined a lot of niggas' lives. I remember a lot of times, bro, I was just walking, bro. Walking, minding my own business, bro. What I have on me, if I have anything on me, don't have nothing to do with you, bro. If I got a dime of weed on me and I'm walking to my house to go smoke, that don't have nothing to do with you, bro. If I don't have my ID on me, because I just came from playing ball and I didn't bring my goddamn wallet with me because I didn't want nobody to steal my wallet while it's sitting on the ground, then, you know what I'm saying? That don't got nothing to do with you. Niggas be giving Bill Clinton that goddamn pass. No, champ. Bill Clinton was terrible. That nigga was terrible.
I think you and Bill was like, yo, what's going on, man? Let's just play some cards and talk about it. So I want to know, how did you plug up with Bill to get the pardon?
But maybe you should start with just how he even began working on Bill Clinton's first stuff.
No, that's not the freaking question. That's not the question, Adam. Stop trying to control everything. You're going to see Adam has control problems. I believe, and one of the reasons I wanted to show y'all this clip, there's many reasons. One of the reasons I wanted to show you this clip is to remind you how powerful of a family that Adam 2216 Gray Mason comes from, because there's a lot of talk lately about how Adams just talks to these, gang affiliated members.
Steven says that down was bagged for distribution, though. Bro, that shit don't got nothing to do with you. What I got in my pocket don't got nothing to do with you, bro. Straight up. As a matter of fact, there's cream cheese niggas walking around with cocaine in their pockets. See, the problem is my neighborhood was more policed than theirs. If we had as much police as the other communities had, niggas, we wouldn't be worried about it. We'd be walking around free like usual. But because there's a police car coming down the block every 5 minutes, it gets kind of tricky on my soul.
Gang members, and I'm not accusing anybody of being in a gang, all right? I have no idea, but that is what it is presented as on the show, is like Munchie B is in a gang, and Adam is like just so bold and crazy because he has the audacity and the nerve to physically place his hand on these gang members and kick them across the room. Yep. These blind gang members and I don't know, apparently perhaps assault. I don't know. Innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah,
but
no. You said it right. Assault. And he should be scared because these are dangerous goddamn wildebeest.
Adam 2216 Gray Mason ain't nobody. All right. He's from an extremely powerful family, very politically powerful. His daddy got pardoned by Bill freaking Clinton. Okay. So that's one of the reasons that I wanted to tell y'all, just to remind you, he ain't nobody. He's not just anybody. Okay. He's from a very powerful political family. And y'all, okay. There's only some things I'm allowed to even say on this platform, but just consider the fact that some people get removed off this platform for doing any and everything. Adam 2216 Gray Mason has put many, many things that are questionable on here, and he's just alive and well to tell the tale. I will move, forward. Also, considering
the conspiracy, champ. So the conspiracy is Adam's family is very powerful, which is why he gets away with certain things that he does on YouTube, which would get other people taken off the platform, is what the cousin was saying. Champ.
Bring all of there's 2 RICO cases that are going on right now. Criminal RICO, racketeering, like that was the statute from the mafia. 2 of those cases going on right now in which people who were on no jumper are implicated. Okay. So, being things that they said on No Jumper, things that happened outside the No Jumper studio, these things are being cited in federal cases. Okay. This is not a coincidence, in my opinion. I call it Fed Jumper. I'm not kidding whenever I say that. Of course, I have no idea. I have no way to know for sure. But I think that the No Jumper podcast is, and perhaps always has been, a federal asset.
I don't know about federal asset. I could agree though, but I know for sure, informant, for sure. If there's one thing that I know for sure about it, I had 6 confidential informants on my case when I got locked up. If there's one thing that I know from that is these niggas be informants. On my soul. If you got your business popping up in different cases and different situations and videos and all that, 9 times out of 10, these people that came and talked to you and you gave them information. Facts. I could agree.
I think that is why they gave him a record deal at Atlantic, excuse me, not a record deal, an imprint of Atlantic Records, because he was always supposed to be gathering intel and informing the feds about activities going on in this area of culture and in this area geographically of the world.
Hip hop police. Hip hop police. Lord Breezy says, Adam said he gives the feds anything they want if they ask. Facts. And you know who else does that? Informants. Oh, my soul. Informants. Nasty word.
I could be wrong. But it would come as a very big surprise to me to find out that the feds don't have federal assets and informants working all over YouTube pretending to be independent podcasters. Another thing that I wanted to show y'all this video for is Adam's, in my opinion, hypocrisy, right? Because for me, I should be locked up. I should lose my God-given inalienable freedoms and rights because I told y'all that Lima lied about how Amanda Rabb died. She did not die from cardiac arrhythmia. She did not die from a seizure disorder. She died from cardiac arrhythmia. And Lima said, a cause of death was marked as a seizure disorder. No, it was not. Her cause of death was not marked as a seizure disorder. It was marked cardiac arrhythmia. And I got compared to everything from Alex Jones and Donald Trump and all this other stuff, crazy, locked up. Okay, so I should be locked up for telling y'all the truth. But his daddy, that's not on the books no more. He was pardoned.
When niggas say outlandish shit, just go ahead and hit them with the I see you tomorrow. Sometimes I would feel like arguing with niggas. I see you tomorrow, champ. On my soul. Holla at you. Niggas, it be 12:30, almost 1 o'clock, and niggas ain't eat dinner yet. Sometimes niggas gotta see them tomorrow. That's all. Rock and roll that getting flagged is crazy. Yo, look, man. I don't even know who that nigga is. I don't know who Rock and Roll is, bro. Straight up. All I know is when you say crazy shit, sometimes you just gotta, I see you tomorrow, champ. You're not acting like yourself right now, champ. On my soul. Argue with these niggas, man.
Okay.
That
so
niggas love to
Adam
argue.
Feels like it, he can completely turn the other
He's
way.
loving to argue with me.
And see things as not that bad, even when they are actual bona fide crimes that somebody was convicted of. Okay.
Facts.
And yet I need to be locked up. So again, this is all kind of building to the question, does Adam need to be locked up? Let me let y'all hear a little bit more of this clip and then we'll move on to Munchie B.
I see where you going, champ.
You was on Bill's
I see where
Here's
you
the answer to your
going.
question. Yeah. My family was very much involved in New Hampshire politics, and he won the presidency. And after I did my time, which was very brief, 12 months in a day.
This is what it sounds like when someone doesn't take accountability for their actions. This is the man that presumably raised Adam 2216 Graham Mason, who is obviously pressed.
He was about to get the channel greenlit. Bro, I don't even know what that means. Greenlit for what? Greenlit for what, bro? I don't know who that is, bro. Straight up. I don't know who that is, bro. On my show.
AF right now. Look at him. Oh, he's mad. Oh, he's mad. Okay. And this one right here is like, oh, it was very brief. I was in prison, but it was very brief. It wasn't very brief. It was almost a freaking year in federal prison. That ain't nothing. But he was, at Club Fed or whatever.
Months. So you did 9 months. Okay, so you went to like a little camp.
No, it was a white collar offense. Very, I think on the scale of federal offenses, it would be considered very low.
God forbid the man just say, yeah, I committed a crime. It's very low. It was a very low federal offense. And remember, y'all, this is on 1.5 times the speed. I should slow it down just so you could hear how slow this man talks. I mean, should he be locked up? He's a little slow. The man's a bit slow. He's definitely not taking any accountability for his actions. He's not saying, yeah, I committed a federal crime and I'm really sorry about it. No, it's very low offense. It was a very low amount of time. So does it surprise you that this man, the likes of this man, raised Adam 2216 Gray Mason? Doesn't surprise me, not one bit.
It would be considered very low. Technically, it was a count of mail fraud.
Gotcha.
That is the regular look. That is normal speed. That is how that man talks. Okay. What in the freaking benzo hell?
Nah, that nigga was.
Gotcha.
That is the regular
look. It would be considered very low. Technically, it was a count of mail fraud.
Gotcha.
My son probably had a stroke or something. On my soul. That nigga probably caught the wild stroke. On my soul. Pause. That's crazy work, champ. Crazy. You gonna have a field day with tonight's New Jersey No Jumper show. Ant got roasted 30 minutes straight from donations, and the chat turned that goofy bro was gonna cry. Word? I might fuck around and look at it after I'm done here with BJ John. Straight up.
The regular look. That is normal speed. That is how that man talks. Okay.
Damn,
what in the freaking benzo
word.
hell? It was considered. That's how the man talks.
After 5 years after you had completed your parole,
Not you.
You were eligible to submit paperwork asking for presidential clemency.
Pops, you had to hook up. See, you capping. You had to hook up. Bill was your homeboy.
He had more skin in the game than the average person because of the fact that he had worked on Bill Clinton's initial presidential campaign as an unpaid volunteer, which a lot of people online like to conflate that with you somehow being.
Do you see how Adam 2216 Gray Mason has no problem covering up for someone else? But I need to be locked up. Okay, so a lot of people don't remember this. Maybe they don't know. They come across my Adam 2216 Gray Mason of Nashua content, and you're like, what's her deal? Why does she not like him so much? Because he personally has affronted me. That's why.
I could definitely understand, bro. Just like people will pop up on here and say, how come you talk about Jefe so much? See, one would never understand until they step into these situations. Nobody will understand until you're making a lane for yourself and niggas try to stomp your fire out. And now you got somebody that's on your ass for life. For life. On my soul.
Why? It's personal at this point. I didn't even freaking know about the No Jumper podcast until he let Lima come on there and lie about me to cover up her other lies that she already told. And then when that didn't work, they went ahead and made an HBO hit piece about me full of also lies. But no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And in fact, and indeed, you will crumble.
See, bro, you see how niggas be talking about, yo, bro, the HBO shit. And if you don't watch it, right, you believe the first person that tell you something. So if a person say, yo, they did an HBO thing on BJ and it proved that she was wrong and she's a liar, right? But she's saying that them niggas got false information in there and all that. Like, bro, you just can't believe everything, champ. On my soul. It's just not that. Nasty work.
Crumble. It's happened. It's already happened. From the time I found out about No Jumper's existence to the time right now, and again, the reason I found out about its existence is because he allowed my ops to come here and freaking lie about me. Not only that, he wouldn't put my side of the story out, the truth.
Ice Roll Vel is crazy work. Yo, nigga name is Ice Roll Vel, and he got the picture of my son. Yo, y'all niggas. Yo, look, man. I hope all of y'all that be having these Vel names and all that, y'all niggas gotta show y'all gotta show me some love, man. At least put a link to my page on your page or something, bro. Know what I'm saying?
My opinion, the truth. He wouldn't put my side of the story out. No, he would not. So the man has no morals. The man has no moral, ethical compass. The compass is aligned. The true north is money. The true north is money and covering up for whoever he wants to cover up for.
Right.
The man, his daddy went to jail, prison, federal wire fraud. And he had abused his office. He had abused his actual political office. So y'all can go and watch the rest of that, whatever, if you want to. So now let's get to, the issue at hand here.
Right.
And this is Adam 2216 Gray Mason apparently, maybe assaulting an employee on camera. So this video comes from Point and Shoot Forever. Make sure I like that video. This is a video that came out 1 day ago on Point and Shoot Forever, Point and Shoot's new second channel. And I'm going to just let it play a little bit and let y'all get the background of the situation. And then we're going to analyze the alleged assault.
I just want to go to the alleged assault because...
All right, so in this video, I want to talk about this incident that happened the other night where the blind blood Munchie B got way too drunk and he was annoying as...
Probably talk about this shit because you have kind of...
Hey, hold on. Let's make it about me right now. Yeah. So as you can see, the 16's blood is boiling. He's sick of Munchie B. He wants to air this out right now. He wants to put Munchie in his place, okay? And this is what's going to lead us into this next clip. This is going to be Munchie B trying to, right the ship and try to get the 16 back on his side. And Munchie B's blind, remember that. So he relies more on other senses. And so Munchie B starts putting out his feelers to try to communicate with the 16, and the 16 doesn't like this. He doesn't like being touched by Munchie B's skin. Wait till you hear.
Now that shit wasn't poking and shoving, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't that.
Look at this. You're way too drunk and you just keep talking about your own shit. We're talking about topics and then you just start babbling. I dare you to watch this podcast back. You won't do it. No, stop touching me. Stop it. Stop poking me. What the fuck is this? Get your dead hand off of me.
Okay. So you do a play-by-play. Okay. So one thing I will say, I don't like Adam, as y'all know. I can't stand Adam, actually. And I think he's contributing to the downfall of Western civilization, if we're being honest. That being said, he did say, stop touching me. And Munchie B does not stop touching him. Now, maybe it could have something to do with the fact he is blind and maybe he does need to rely more on, the sense of touch and things like that. But if we're talking about an assault allegation against Adam 2216 Gray Mason, then his defense would very likely be, I told him many times, stop touching me. He kept touching me. So he violated my boundaries. He violated my consent. And so it was like a self-defense. I had to do what I had to do to get out of it. But, Munchie B's lawyer would come back around and say, no, you knew he was blind. You could have got up and walked away. You even contemplated doing it. Later, you said, I'm out of here. So you could have stood up and walked away knowing that you're not blind. So I don't know how it would go in court. I really
talk that lawyer shit. See, if it's one reason why I do watch BJ is because she be talking that lawyer shit. She be talking shit about the shit I be watching, but not how I think about it. See, cause I don't think about no lawyer shit and all that. She like, nah, if these niggas go to court, on my soul, that nigga's blind, champ. You lose all the way around. Munchie B, I think you need to sue, champ.
likely don't. But if Munchie B were to sue Adam 2216 Gray
Sue
Mason, would
him,
not be the
champ.
first nor the second employee or worker or guest or cast member. I don't know how their employment agreements or
fact.
whatever are set
That's a
up. So I
fact.
don't know if this is necessarily a employee-employer situation. However, Adam 2216 Gray Mason of Nashua is the boss no matter what. And he does
Right.
say it. He has no problem continuing to reiterate, I'm the boss. It's my podcast or whatever. My podcast. That's more of his word. I was doing more of a lush. But let's look further at what happened here.
Get out of here.
So the 16 is obviously disgusted by Munchie B's fingers. Why would he? I mean, that's really crazy. So he's just trying to, like I said, extend his feelers out, try to get a sense of things. But this,
My son say he trying to extend his feelers out. Yo, my son got the antennae fingers, champ.
16 is he's grossed out by Munchie B's hand. That's pretty concerning. So let's go to this next part where the 16 loses his temper and begins grabbing and kicking Munchie B.
Y'all,
out of
trigger
anger. This is crazy.
warning. Adam 2216 Gray Mason, I don't know if it was like his special MK Ultra word that triggered him or what, but he flashes and crashes all the way out in the next few seconds.
Champ.
No, right out of here.
No, let's do it right now. No.
Look at kicked.
Stop putting your dirty ass hands on me, bro. No. Bro, I just don't want your hands are dry as get some lotion.
Okay. Here's something that I haven't heard really like anybody else talking about. And in the law, and from what
Here we go, champ. I told you. I told you. If it's one thing she's gonna do, she's gonna tell you what the law say. And that's what I goddamn respect about it. On my soul. Let us know what the law say.
what I understand in the streets, there is the notion, the concept of what's called fighting words.
Okay.
Fighting words.
Yes,
Okay.
champ. Yes.
There's certain things that are considered to be so shocking that, you know, if someone were to retaliate against you physically, it's almost like defensible. Like, for example, if a husband walks in on his wife with another man and they're in the bed, you know, we'll say, and the husband rushes over and unalives the man that's cheating with his wife.
Nigga said, so it's fuck 12, but the law is cool. Nigga, I got 2 cousins that's lawyers. Whoever said the law was not cool? I got 2 lawyers in my family. It's very important for you to know the law. Oh, my soul. It's very important for you to know the law. Facts. Did you know that it was a law that said if certain words were said to you that you can beat somebody up by law? Did you know that? This nigga's kidding. Yo, see, the law isn't the problem. It's the people that enforce the law. That's the problem. Oh, my soul.
That sometimes could be a defense to murmur. All right. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people maybe don't know this. I certainly think people of color, like specifically Black and African-American people,
the bagels.
like, or Black Americans,
the bagels.
There's definitely a fighting words when somebody calls a Black American dirty. Okay. Another one is like directly to them like that. Like in the, you get your dirty hands off. You're dirty ass bitch or whatever, right? Like calling.
Yeah. That shit come from slavery though. Like that shit come from slavery. It come from Jim Crow. It come from people calling us that shit. Right? So when you got somebody that looks like Adam saying that shit to somebody that looks like Munchie B, it's a different undertone. It just feels different. Oh, my soul.
Black Americans dirty is fighting words. That's I know this. Argue tomorrow, don't argue with me. I don't call anybody dirty unless they like actually physically appear to be dirty. Like if there's dirt, like for example, Poetic Flacco, he looks dirty to me because he's always got food crumbs in his beard. But I'm not just calling him dirty for fun. He has food crumbs in his beard. So that indicates to me, you know, like that could attract pests, that could attract bacteria, things like that. Okay. So historically in the United States of America, as y'all may have heard, as you may know, there is history of anti-black racism, slavery, discrimination racially. Black people couldn't even go to school with white people until less than 100 years ago. Couldn't drink from the same water fountains for a while, things like this. Okay, so there was historically this kind of stereotype that black people are somehow inherently dirty. All right, which of course is a false stereotype. But there has been historically kind of an overcompensation where Black Americans have been like almost required socially to like reaffirm that they're not dirty. So this, in my opinion, is fighting words. Adam 2216, Graham Mason calling Munchie B dirty.
Yeah, it not just to you, to everybody that watched it, felt the same way you felt. The same way. Once he hit that dirty and he kicked him, it was a wrap. Then he said to shut the F up and all the other shit. He started banging on the table. Yes, facts.
Whenever there is actually no physical indication that Munchie B is dirty. I would not be saying this if Munchie B looked dirty. Like, let's say he had dirt on his clothes or something like that. Okay, maybe he's just dirty. Get over it. If you're dirty, you're dirty. But Adam 2216 Gray Mason, I believe, is trying to get a rise out of Munchie B, specifically by calling him dirty as a kind of a microaggression at best. Now, another fighting word that he is going to say is to call Munchie B dry and to tell him he needs lotion. And these are in the same way historically. This is because of, you know, historically racism in America, where again, you know, Black and brown people have been required to remain hydrated in a way that white people don't.
Yo, bro, it feels good when the cream cheese says it. It feels good when the cream cheese says it and the bagel doesn't have to say it. Facts. Because she's absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Don't, because white
Adam don't use lotion. There's not one time Adam ever got out the shower, which he probably does maybe once or twice a week. But it's not one time he got out the shower, dried off, and lotioned up. Not one time in his goddamn life did Adam ever do that.
People, if we get ashy, it don't really show unless we're real tan or whatever. So ashy is just like having dry skin. And like truly, like who gives a shit? Everybody gets dry skin. Like that is actually healthy because it means you're recreating new skin. But again, you know, there's been spoken and unspoken rules that have been perpetuated against elite, powerful Grand Mason
for the super chat
against Black people. So in my opinion, Adam 2216 Gray Mason is on purpose, knowing fully well what he is doing, calling Munchie B dirty, dry, ashy, and needs some lotion. I think it's fighting words. Okay. So a racial microaggression at the very least. That's my opinion. Y'all know I don't like to make stuff about race. Y'all know I think that stuff gets really overblown. I think, you know, we probably need to like focus on it a lot less. But in this particular situation, I actually firmly believe Adam 2216 Gray Mason, look at his face, knew exactly what he was doing and saying when he called Munchie B dirty and dry. Okay. And again, I don't see any reason to indicate that Munchie B's hands are dry. And from what I could see. So it appears that
hands is ugly as hell, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, I don't think his hands is dirty. And I don't know if they're ashy, but you know.
The man has demons, nevertheless. Let's watch further.
Champ. What happened? The sound went out? The sound went out? Oh, the sound in the video went out. Hold on.
Munchie B. So he's just like defensible. Like, for example, if Adam 2216 Gray Mason of Nashua is the boss, no matter what, and he does say it, he has no problem continuing to reiterate, "I'm the boss. It's my podcast," or whatever. My podcast. That's more of his word. I was doing more of a lush, but let's.
All right, here we go.
And if I said it. Kind of same thing. Like, I don't know why he's calling Munchie B dirty other than just fighting words. But that was one part of this I did want to say, because I haven't heard anybody actually specifically, explicitly point this out.
On at the end, if I'd like him flying across the room, okay, out of anger. I mean, he could have handled this so much differently. He could have made it funny. Remember, at this point, before the 16 lost his temper, everyone was mad at Munchie for ruining the show. Nobody was mad at the 16, but everyone is mad at him now because of how he behaved. What a stupid ass cuck. And he's a kicker too, which is crazy.
He's a kicker.
So do you guys remember the kid at school that used to kick? Anytime he was in any type of scuffle, he was always relying on kicks. And this is what we're seeing here. The 16's upper body strength wasn't enough to separate himself from Munchie B, so he needed to use his feet, his giant tree trunk legs. So that was really pathetic. I want to add there too, is that the 16 is a kicker. He was the kid at school that used to kick. And I think that it's worth pointing out here that he kicked a registered blind man. What the fuck is he kicking a blind? So I want to find out if this is some sort of abuse. He's kicking a blind blood.
Right.
Crying out loud. He can't defend himself. So he has to just accept it and let the 16 mark him out. So he's marking out. Imagine marking out a blind person who is completely incapacitated off of alcohol and can't even put together a rational sentence. He's so fucked up. Imagine marking that person out on camera as a 40-year-old cuck from New Hampshire. That's where we got problems.
No. Listen, no. I'm talking. Listen, I'm not holding on. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
When you say,
No, I'm not trying to hold on. I'm talking.
Hold on, let me slow it back down to 1.25.
You don't use a towel to bathe. Munchie. Right or wrong. And then you said, I said, damn.
That nigga got that Kung Fu Tiger. That's that goddamn Tiger Showman's right there, champ. That nigga Munchie like he could grab your heart from out your chest and that shit still be pumping in his shit. On my soul, that shit still be pumping in mid-air. On my soul.
So, Adam 2216 Gray Mason is about to say, I don't even know what you're talking about. Munchie B is defending his hygiene and saying, look, listen, I'm not dirty. I am not dirty. Again, because I believe this is fighting words. So now he has to be like, I'm not dirty. You're dirty because you just said you don't even use a towel to bathe. I don't know who uses a towel to bathe. Is he talking about like a washcloth, like a wash? In Louisiana, they say rag, wash rag.
Yeah,
talking about
rag.
washcloth? I don't know. What do you mean don't use a towel to bathe? Somebody.
Yeah, it's a washcloth. So Munchie, well, there's an ongoing thing on the internet, and they saying that cream cheese don't use washcloth and bagels use washcloths, but a lot of the cream cheese individuals don't use washcloths. This is the thing that's going around, and Adam agreed with it. Adam said he doesn't use a washcloth. All right, I personally don't advise anybody to raw dog a whole bar of soap to the chest. I don't know how you can possibly clean your body and scrub your body with a goddamn bar of soap. I can't understand that to my brain, but hey, you know what I'm saying?
Put it in the comments, somebody put it in the live chat, the premiere chat. Towel, is he talking about a washcloth? Because why would you use a huge towel to bathe with? That doesn't seem right either. Me personally, I like a little scrubby puff, like
that too.
They call it a loofah, but it's not a loofah. It's like the little, puff.
Yeah.
I like a little puff moment. Or, a washcloth. I don't know why you would use a towel to bathe other than when you're getting out. But Munchie B is like, you say you don't even use a towel to bathe yourself with, but you calling me dirty. And I think it's because it's fighting words. Munchie B's like, hold up. Yeah, I'm not about to just let you sit here and call me dirty. You the one don't even, bathe right or whatever.
What the fuck are you talking about, Munchie?
So if 16's so worried about being touched by Munchie B, then why is he pointing in Munchie B's blind face? What? His fingers are like inches away from his nose.
Right.
He's pointing at him. Some incidental touching is going to happen. You can't put your finger in someone's face, and then when they like touch you, you can't say, "Don't fucking touch me." That's not how it works, Cock. You're actually in the wrong. Okay, so let's look at this next clip where the 16 starts to go into a rage.
He's talking about drug Munchie. Yes.
Okay, the rage is about to happen, y'all. And I don't know. There's only a few explanations possible for what in the hell could explain what this man is about to do. And I'm talking about Adam.
He's a tweaker.
You fucking touching me and shit. You won't shut the fuck up.
Bro.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to get through the fucking donations and you won't shut the fuck up.
You fucking donations?
Because you keep talking about yourself. Every single donation I read, you turn it into a 10-minute monologue about yourself, talking about some random shit, and then you start touching me with your dead skeleton hand.
Let's talk about let's do whack 100 bet.
I'm saying it gets blackout drunk for no reason every time. It's holding you back. Stop doing this. You're not invited on this podcast if you're going to keep showing up Wednesdays.
So now he's threatening to fire Munchie B over this, and this is so humiliating to Munchie B.
Look at my son Munch with the bottle.
So he's about to get fired. Now he's going to start getting scared. And the way that the 16 treats him is so disrespectful.
But it's my podcast, and why the fuck would I keep inviting you on when you're acting like a drunk retard?
Bro, because you have these subjects.
Bro. I'm trying to get through the fucking donations and you won't shut the fuck up. Like
And so Munchie B starts getting desperate. And again, his natural instinct is to feel the 16's arm. And this is not going to go over well. Look at
believe you ever again.
No. Right now, can we bet
So do you think that this podcast is not being held back by your alcohol issues?
No. You said, hold on. You said,
I'm not betting you anything. And stop touching me.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop touching me. I don't need your weird ass hands in my face.
Yo, every time I see it, I laugh, bro. That shit is so funny to me, bro.
Your alcohol issues.
No. You said, hold on. You said,
I'm not betting you anything. Stop touching me.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop touching me. I don't need your weird ass hands in my face.
That's how you man, I'm out of here.
Stop touching me.
Yo, bro, it's crazy when you say the blind man got weird hands, bro. It's just everything about this shit is bad, bro.
No, you lied to my last year. What?
Look at what's going on.
I feel
This
bad
is
for my
the
son.
16 couldn't handle this. Now, this is probably annoying. I'm not going to lie, but to handle it.
Agreed. Like if somebody's touching me, I mean, at some point, I'm going to give a little bit of leeway if somebody's blind and understand, they got to feel their way out of a situation. But like at some point, I'm either going to get up and walk away or be like a little bit like, don't touch me. I mean, y'all know me. I'm threatening to call the cops. If you touch me again, I'm calling the police. That's what I would say.
I bet you that
I
nigga would've
understand you feel
stopped.
like you need to touch me, but don't touch me again because if you do, I'm going to call the police.
I don't think that nigga can help it, though. I'm not going to lie, because I don't really think Munchie B can help it. I know y'all seen the movie Ray Charles.
I don't have a problem. I have no problem calling the police. Y'all know I don't. So all that being said, I think that Adam 2216 Grand Mason, who has obviously like physical domineering height over Munchie B, and the fact that he can see, namely, and Munchie B cannot, I think this was just such an outsized, oversized reaction. And at the very least, Adam could have just literally stood up and walked away, or could have, it is his studio. He could have had Munchie B taken out of here. He wanted, I think, to physically domineer Munchie B, to scream to daddy him.
Not just Munchie B. He wanted to physically domineer, whatever you said, a gangbanger. It's his mission. It's his mission to prove that he's tougher than these gangbangers that he's around. This is his mission. He's like those nature dudes that want to hug snakes and do all that shit and roll around with wolves and shit. That's the same thing Adam wants to do.
And I think honestly, this is my opinion, but I think a lot of this crash out, flash out that Adam 2216 Gray Mason is going through is because he is not the boss of his own life. He's not the boss of his own life. He probably acts like this at home, if I had to guess. His weird ass dad probably acted like this, if I had to guess, in his childhood home. He probably learned it from somewhere. He talks all slow now. But I bet you that man back in the day would flash out.
Yep.
Adam 2216 Gray Mason probably needs to go to a psychiatrist. I don't know. And this leads me to my question, like, should he be locked up? Does Adam 2216 Gray Mason need to be locked up for his safety, for his family's safety, and for others' safety?
I just think that nigga need a good old whoop ass. Ain't nothing a good old whoop ass can't fix, champ. On my soul. One good whoop ass will change your life.
Clearly, he is not rational. He is not exercising rational thought, rational thinking by his behaviors. And like I said earlier, I think there's only a few possible explanations for this type of behavior. The first one is he's on testosterone and it's too high of a dose. I don't know if he is or is not on testosterone, but I know a whole lot of men around his age bracket are having to take synthetic and external testosterone these days, and it does make people act crazy sometimes. It really does mess these men up because it's a foreign hormone. You need to go to the Ayurvedic doctor and get your own natural levels back up. But I don't know, maybe Adam 2216 Gray Mason is defective in maybe creating the testosterone. I don't know. That's, like I said, it's only one possibility because I don't know if he actually is on testosterone or not, but it would not surprise me not one bit. The other possible explanation is he is just simply without control over his own mind and his own body. He has no self-control. And sometimes he actually lets that leak out into the public and does so by abusing blind people, in my opinion. And the third possible explanation, which is just as good an explanation as the first two possibilities, is Adam 2216 Gray Mason is possessed by demons. Now, I don't know which one it could be. I don't know if he is for sure possessed by demons, but just in case, I rebuke.
All three, cuz.
But just in case, I rebuke. And I wouldn't blame Munchie B for trying to get a restraining order, frankly. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe Adam would be able to say, I told him to stop touching me, so I was allowed to flash out and crash out like that and kick him across the room. Now, Adam did something else that I think is diabolical. I'm not going to show the picture because I do think that it is degenerated and I do think that it is nasty. But if you're a millennial, you remember sagging. Well, people are still sagging in certain, parts of the world, I guess. I mean, I thought that the sagging was over, but no, it's not. People are still sagging. And apparently Munchie B on this very day was, in fact, and indeed sagging his pants.
Yep.
And come to find out, the pants were sagging so low that they were below and beneath the boxer line. Okay. So the sagging, in a fashion sense way is, but you could put the pants below your butt or whatever, but you're wearing.
But that nigga had his thighs out. You can keep it 100, cuz. The nigga had his thighs out. And Adam took the picture.
Drawers. You have on drawers. You have boxers on, whatever. Well, Munchie B was wearing his Christmas underpants and he was sagging so low that the top of the pants didn't even reach the bottom of the boxers. And there was like a sliver, one might say, of thigh, a sliver of thigh showing.
The blonde thigh.
So Adam 2216 Gray Mason took a picture of that. It was this very day, apparently. Took a picture of the sagging thigh sliver showing and posted it onto his stories. And then, the other content creators saw it and they shared it and there was zoom ins of it and there was discussions of it. And, pretty much everybody agrees that it was actually messed up for Adam to do that because, they're all sitting behind this table or whatever. Let me show y'all.
Bro, that's like having a girl on your podcast and she got her skirt tucked into her panties, right? And you sneak a picture of that and put it online. Do you think you're going to be in trouble for that? If a girl is sitting next to you and she has her skirt tucked into her panties and you notice and you take a picture of it and put it on your social media, do you think you're going to get in trouble? Yes or no?
Sitting on the new table, the new detention table. And, we can't really see. We can't really see too much below that, but apparently just right beyond that panel, Munchie B was sagging so low that he had a thigh sliver showing, and Adam took a picture of it and posted it online. And that was just a bridge too far for Munchie B. So he's mad at everybody who shared it. He's mad, Adam shared it. I don't blame him. I do think that is a horrendous violation of personal rights. But Adam said he asked Munchie B if he could share it, and Munchie B said, yeah. But did you tell Munchie B that he had a thigh sliver showing? No. I don't know. And, is this some type of, revenge porn? I don't know. Is this some type of crime to share a photo of someone, a blind man, with a thigh sliver showing because he's sagging too low? Now, I mean, if Adam Grand Mason has to defend himself in court or something, then he would probably just say he couldn't feel the blind man. He relies on his sense of feeling more than his eyesight because he has to overcompensate with the other senses. So he couldn't feel the cool breeze. He couldn't feel any of the spittle coming out of Adam 2216 Grand Mason's enraged mouth, blind.
He spit on his thighs. Champ.
Onto the thigh sliver. He didn't feel any of that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's what Adam would argue if he were taken to court over it. These are just things that I wonder. Again, Munchie B, I don't know if I said this already, but Munchie B has said things before on this podcast that aggravate me and I think are wrong. But Adam 2216 Grand Mason of Nashua has also said many things that I find to be wrong, and he's personally offended me. So, I don't really have a dog in this fight insofar as whose side should be taken, but I did want to bring it to y'all's attention that apparently this physical altercation did happen, and Munchie B has now quit. He has now quit No Jumper. I personally probably won't be going out of my way to support his channel. I do think that I personally don't like the glorification of the degenerated culture is something that I want to participate in, but I did want to point out possible hypocrisy from Adam 2216 Grand Mason. I wanted to show y'all that clip of his daddy, and I wanted to show y'all that Adam 2216 Grand Mason is just selective on things that people need to be locked up over. Apparently, I need to be locked up for telling y'all the truth about somebody's autopsy report, but he don't need to be locked up for kicking a blind man across the room and posting a picture of him in his drawers. A blind man again. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. That's all.
I think it's nasty work. Me personally, I think it's nasty work indeed. On my soul. Champ. You got the people up in arms, Munchie B and Adam 22. You got the people on your ass. On my soul.
Yep.
So somebody said within the last half hour of this live, they was violating Ant Hefe.
Philip said Jake Paul doesn't deserve respect.
Growing up and being friends with who I've been around my whole life, that's not like a crazy thing to hear. And if I hear someone say fuck white people, they're not talking about me.
You should be an advocate for your people.
All right. I love, you feel me? Like
I've been turned Adam into a believer.
To be Russian.
Yeah.
It's not self-hate.
Say about Muslim people.
Which fun of the day. And if I hear someone like, I'm proud to be Italian.
Adam into a believer, God and Gumby. Hooverdo. That's a factoid.
God and Gumby.
Y'all think.
Mr. Byrie said, Lush, what would Jesus say about you saying fuck white people? Don't answer that. Timothy Mannings said, Matthew 18:20 is a Bible verse. He said, love that. For where two or three gather in my name, there I am with them.
Boom. Jesus. Boom. Praise him.
I don't really know what that means in this context, but shout out to him. Black Jesus Christ. Amazing. Said, props to Egghead Hefe, a.k.a. Conehead Hefe, for staying awake this live. You're a dick.
Here we go, Hef. Here we go. It's make fun of Hefe time.
Fuck you, bro. Square Game said, stop playing with Atlanta, lady. LA and Chicago aren't the only cities that get like that. You never heard of Bowen Homes, Edgewood, Glenwood Road? Get your broke ass on a plane and do some research.
Yeah.
Atlanta was on me this week. Atlanta was on me this week in the comments on academic.
Black calling, I'm assuming that.
We gotta hurry this up. I mean, it kind of says a lot if you ain't calling me. Okay, Reapcast said, I understand what atheist people would be saying about religion, but only up to the point where we're alive. Just that alone is a magical to me. Just that alone is magical to me. And Jesus was a Jew, Lush, so you're still my Jewish brother. Shalom.
Shalom.
That's right. Shalom.
Yup. Philip said Jake Paul doesn't deserve respect for that match. He made $97 million.
Do you think?
I don't know. 97. Yeah.
Well, the real question is,
what she got?
Like a
Yeah,
lot.
I probably got 50. maybe even 40. That's still a lot.
Man, shut up. Ew. You like Shanae, nigga. You like Martin. You like Martin Lawrence, lady. On my soul. And why is Mooka Gumby up there, champ? On my soul.
King Jules Fitness has been a member for 8 months. He said, Munchie was good for the podcast. You know he was drunk and blind. You should have gave him grace. Ant doesn't have good takes like him and sleeps too much. Yo, y'all are fucking dicks.
Ant and Munchie both fire. I don't give a fuck what anyone's talking about.
I'm not reading any more Ant shade donations. You guys are
yeah, Tim, because you saw we was telling him that was your way of making fun of him. You saw the content, champ. When we telling Ant, this is how he's making fun of you, champ.
Assholes.
No more Roach and Day on No Jumper, though, was crazy.
Gangsta Croc said, "Cuh, who the lady cheeks in the seat, cuh? I came late, cuh."
What up, cuh? Lady, eat the cuh?
Yeah, he cut twice. No, he cut 3 times in one donut.
Oh,
That's
my
insane. Kid Murray said, "Somebody give Grandpa a Ricola."
Ricola.
All that coughing.
Take that. I'll take
What
that.
is Ricola? I never even.
Nigga, what about them unsanctioned shoes you got on, champ? It seemed like No Jumper is the home of unsanctioned feetwear. Oh my, what is those? Them shits look unsanctioned to me, champ.
It's like a
cop drive.
Cop drive.
You seen that Ricola commercial?
No, I know the commercial. I just never looked into what it was. I was like a little kid watching that shit.
for the sore throat plays.
Gas.
Hey, I watched The Price is Right just like everybody else. Adam, can you get a Hefenese translator before Ant's next appearance, please?
Fire.
That's kind of funny.
Fire.
Him.
That translator would only translate to what the check says. So
That's good.
Ain't mad about that.
LG Venture said 22 have some office protocol training and orientation. Munchie's situation is a fault of No Jumper. Learn from the Joe Budden pod. Great cast, full of energy. I do think that their podcast seems like a little bit more of a controlled operation.
I can see that. Because this motherfucker here is buck wild. Y'all
It's a lot of shit out tonight.
They got
It ain't nothing but a gangsta party.
Jethro.
Step in, you got to be fighting some shit up.
Hey, Joe Budden is a aging old head rapper. I am
one song.
I'm a jit, and I'm a trophy. I'm a joint.
Oh my shit! What the fuck?
You are too, Gumby.
Okay, let me know then.
Nah,
that's gonna be my intro to.
I'm a trophy. A aging old head rapper. I am
one song.
I'm a jit, and I'm a trophy. I'm a joint.
Oh my shit! What the fuck?
You are too, Gumby.
Okay, let me know then.
Nah,
that's gonna be my intro to plug.
Nah, you've been a joint too long. You a backwood now.
That's gonna be my intro to Plug Talk. Bro, don't nobody want to see your ugly ass pipe nothing, bro. Don't nobody want to see your Wesley Snipes look. Yo, bro, all right, bro. We about to get out of here, bro. These niggas wilding, bro. Bro, this nigga was just talking some white man shit yesterday on his page. What are you doing here? And why is your hat rolled up like that, bro? Why is your hat rolled up like that, nigga? Yo, all right.
Was that DW who said
this
that?
nigga a goddamn freak
That's a
boy.
good line, yeah.
Freak boy.
Might have been an AI bar.
AI, they do that. They got AI.
We about to be out
seen
there.
the shit they did when they did the 1970 songs and Doobie.
Nigga, shut up.
Really, Hebrew said Manchester at business and on the real. This
What he said?
issues. We're working on that. Coming soon.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Gorilla Hebrew said Manchester at business and Munchie needs to squash any issues. We're working on that. Coming soon.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Okay, Francisco Renteria said, on the real, this panel is looking like the next casting for The Love of Lena, and Ant mad because we woke him up from his nap like a pregnant woman. You got me fucked up.
Like a pregnant woman. Oh.
Hey, the best was Crib Mac on For the Love of Letter. That was an all-time performance, dog.
That was pretty epic. Ghost Dog TV said you cannot be an active gang member and an influencer at the same time. You can't serve two masters.
I can kind of see that.
I don't shoot at people who they talking about. And they talking about you.
I don't know what he's talking about. All right, let's just breeze past it. Kid Murray said, "Damn, did they rough up Grandpa?" I don't know what that means. Reapcast said, "Keep y'all street issues off the internet with Munchie, but Ant, I feel you sometimes. Your silence convict you of stuff you're not even thinking about." Ooh. Securities calling everyone an internet N-word, but
No, y'all don't. They can look it up.
Okay, yeah, we should do that before. We'll end with that. Ant loves projecting his insecurities, calling everyone an internet N-word, but proceeds to post a video by the hour about everyone's business. Oh my God, I almost wish I didn't read that. That was
They
intense.
said in the chat that you've been talking. This is the most you ever talked.
Oh shit! Yeah, because he was fucking happy to have Munchie gone.
New narrative.
And look, he's still nodding. Yo,
He's wide awake.
It runs deep.
Damn, dog.
This is the most. But I'll say this on the news is different. Maybe on the Tuesday show, this might be the most he spoke.
He smokes Girl Scout cookies, so
he does smoke a lot of awfully strong Girl Scouts.
Hey man, look, I don't care about nobody in the chat narrative. The chat know how I feel about them. Fuck y'all too, man. That's just what it is, man. I don't care about none of y'all narratives, man. I don't know none of you people, and if I do know y'all people, man, y'all know what's up with me in real life, man. So,
man, you pussy in real life, bro. Shut the fuck up, like that ass, bro. You soft in real life, nigga. I've heard from many of people how soft you are in real life, bro. That ass. I heard from many of people, niggas don't really know you in real life, bro. I heard from many of people, you ain't putting no work in real life. Shut the hell up, bro. Y'all niggas be trying to live off of names that y'all created in jail. It doesn't work out here. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that goddamn like button. If you wish to promote anything on the page, hit me up at tough_Stino or toughstino@gmail.com. All right, yeah, that's anything. If you got a business, you want to put a logo up or whatever the case may be, go ahead and do that. Hit me up at tough_Stino on Instagram or toughstino@gmail.com. And if you got some music that you want played, if you got a single, anything you want to play after or before the live, hit me up too as well. toughstino@gmail.com or tough_Stino on Instagram, and I will play your song just like I played this one from Muna Scott and Nappy Genius called Cornbread on my soul. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow, champions. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn the notification bell on. I'm out of here, champ. On my soul. Peace.
30 hertz, straight up. In her jeans, she got curves. Yeah. I can't lie, I got the herb. Yeah. They give her that shit she need, fulfilling her fantasy. Gotta live in it all. Cause I swear to God, shawty bad as fuck. She be turning me on, her body A1. Baby, she shine like the sun. Baby, you know, I'm tryna take your ass down. I know that you need it right now. I'm tryna pound it. Punch that pussy, baby, like it's grounded. And you ain't never had it, now you get it. I know you glad you found it. Now, we gon' go some rounds. I'm gon' put it down. You gon' make some sounds. I'm gon' beat, lay the pipe down. Eat it right now.
With the body like that, your mama raised you. She raised you up that cornbread. Oh baby, you was home fed. And with the body like that, your mama raised you. She raised you up that cornbread. Oh baby, you was home fed. Shorty got a home fed loving. I'ma keep it real. Shorty get a straight loving. A full course meal. Aretha giving me something that I can feel. I'm giving you something, baby girl, and you know it's real. Now, when I'm in my zone, you know that it's on. You gotta put on. You come with new modes when you enter my throne. I'ma stretch that pussy, baby, and make a fountain. You ain't never had it, now you got it, girl, don't be astounded. Now, I'm gon' put it down. You gon' make some sounds. We gon' slow it down. Then I'm gon' beat, baby. Change feel the pace now. Beat, baby. Taking it pound, and with the body.